So how's that there? Okay, there we go. We got that going. How about we have our nice friends out there in the audience? Can you guys talk just for a second, please? All right. Yeah, I am. I unfortunately don't have you yet, so let's get you in here, because I think that that matters too. It might. Yeah. Ron, is there sound now? Ron, can you at least hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. This is killing me.
Can you hear the peanut gallery? Anybody?
There.
Bueller?
Oh, I think I got you.
Bueller?
Yes. How about now? Are we good?
Bueller?
Ron,
Oh,
type.
now.
Can you hear me now?
Ron,
Can
type.
you hear me
hear me
now?
now?
Ron, for God's sake, Ron, make yourself useful. Type something. No, for those
There's
who, there we go. We're back. So yeah, better. You notice he doesn't say it's good because that would be lying. The
Is he yelling at you to do Twitter?
No, he hasn't yet. He has not. Oh, there we go. Yes, he can hear us. Excellent. Welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown for the 12th time I'm trying to get that out. This is our Thursday night event, which usually would involve Vance and CT squaring off somewhere on the Eastern Front in the Soviet Union, but can't tonight. Just can't, because it's Waterloo week. That's right. Awesome. Thanks, Mac Daddy. Good to see you, man. And so we just couldn't do it. So we had to do something a little bit different because it is Waterloo week. We are on that day in between the Battle of Quatre Bras, which was yesterday, and the Battle of Waterloo, which will be commemorated tomorrow. We're in that period in between, so I thought we would come together on Thursday Night Throwdown and we would play a game called Wacht am Sambre. This is from the latest Lard Annual, and it is for Sharp Practice 2. Now, Vance has actually played Sharp Practice 2, although he might not remember all the rules, or any of the rules for that matter. Our guy, the Command Tent, who we're so very, very happy to have with us tonight, he is going to be on the other side, but he has brought with him an able kibitzer. That is Mike, OJ's dad. To all three of you gentlemen, how are you tonight?
I'm
all
good.
right.
Awesome.
Great, thanks.
It is wonderful to have you. Also, sitting over to my left is the guy himself, Velker. How are you, man?
I'm doing well.
Tomorrow is Velker's last day of captivity. He is fully vaccinated, and he is going to be unleashed on an unsuspecting world. So that's very exciting, too.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, so we'll just jump into the way Sharp Practice plays by playing it. And Mike will help CT and make those decisions, because it really isn't all that complex a game. But I do want to talk about the scenario, which is what really matters. And we'll go through the two briefings. Well, the first thing is, you gentlemen have a preference. Over here, we have, this is a game, and I'll tell you that the date and time is, it is said to be 3:30 in the morning on the 15th of June, 1815. And it's the village of Lobbes, Lobbes, near Thuin, west of Charleroi. So that's where we are. And any preferences? Over here we have the French. And over here we have the Prussians. As we know, Napoleon Bonaparte is going to attempt to drive his army, his Army du Nord, right between the Prussians and the English, separating them and defeating them piecemeal. And this is a tiny part of that. So with that in mind and in that spirit, CT or Vance, do you have a preference?
I have no preference, but
Yeah, I feel like if I don't take the French, though, Ron will put me in a sack.
That's oh my
As
goodness.
opposed to what Vance will do to you later on.
That's a
Well,
but
I've
speaking
been there, done that.
speaking of, however, our guy Ron, who I think we saw was out there. We are going to make a tweet, because I think that's what Ron would want us to do. He would want us to tweet. Let's see here. Giorgio is a Rodriguez tonight. He is. We have learned from Giorgio what that means. And Vance, are you familiar with this usage?
no, not at all.
Oh, you can't. He can. Oh, you have the Mexican one. Well, I'm sure she's a lovely Mexican one, and you'll want to spend time with her. But no, we have determined that there's a thing. Apparently, I think it's a Spanish expression. That you are Ser Rodriguez, or you are having a Rodriguez evening, which means your missus is away and you are at liberty to basically do nothing. Particularly if your wife is at work.
I like it.
I'm like, that's a concept that many men would warm to, I suspect.
Isn't that what
Especially-
you do every day now, Vance, since you're retired?
Well, I was going to just say, since I recently retired, that's exactly my daytime.
And I want to throw in here. Got this in there. And spelling is overrated. Okay, there we go. All right, so sounds like Vance, CT had a preference for the French, so he's on that side. And you're going to be over here on the Prussian side. Yeah, we've got dice. Good, I thought we did. So let's talk about that Prussian briefing first. You, Vance, are Captain von Gilhausen. Hastily strapping on your sword and grabbing a pistol, you follow the sergeant outside to organize your men. The sergeant informs you that 3 groups of Landwehr skirmishers are on picket duty at the top of a nearby gently sloping hill. That's these guys here. A gently sloping hill. These are to be placed on the table prior to the game. That's where we've got them. Until the alarm is sounded or shots are fired by the French, these will be the only Prussian units on the table and are in a fixed position until they can be alerted by the presence of the French or come under fire. All right? So that's what we know about them. And I believe you will discover that they have with them a level 1 leader, Gefreiter Lage. There he is. And you'll notice that he also is number 1 out of the chip bag. See that there?
Yep.
All right, so he's 1. Once the alarm is sounded on each Tiffin card draw, so every time we pull the Tiffin, the Prussian player rolls 2d6. You are hoping to get 18, so you want to roll 18. You want to bring the following reinforcements. So that's how you sound the alarm and get moving. Okay? So you've got to roll a 2d6.
Sir, just
Go ahead.
point of quick. How do I get 18 on 2d6?
You got to keep rolling. We keep score. We keep
okay.
track.
Okay.
Every time Tiffin comes out, you roll 2d6.
All right.
Your primary objective is to prevent the French from exiting off your table edge. That is a major Prussian victory. If you do not manage that, but do manage to bring the French force morale to 3 or below, it is a minor victory. Okay? The French briefing. Oh, we'll get back to that in a second. Let's do the French briefing. Now it seems the game is afoot. Here you stand, Major Maillot, astride the path of history once more. In the eerie light of the Belgian pre-dawn, you take a deep breath of air and gently touch the scar on your cheek, a reminder of your days in Russia. Around you, your voltigeurs stand, ready and alert. The 3e Ligne have been given the honor of being the first men to cross the Sambre to reconnoiter the area in advance of Combrael and the rest of the 2 Corps. Your men stand grim-faced as you address them. You remind them that it is likely that there are pickets on the other bank. You stand tall and address them and urge them to go forward. You may deploy your forces in any order from your deployment point, but the gun and crew must be deployed last. Your objective is to exit off their table edge and continue your advance. Your second objective is to clear the table of Prussians, or at least get their force morale to 3 or below. So what are the special rules? It's taking place in the early hours. It is moonlight, so it's not complete dark. Visibility is 24 inches. Each time a French unit passes within 24 inches of a picket, the Prussian player needs to roll to determine whether they have been identified as friend or foe. 12 to 24 inches, 5 and 6 is successful. Within 12 inches, 3 to 6. All groups or formations targeted by firing will count as being 1 level better cover due to the gloom. And by the way, CT, you'll notice that a lot of this feels a bit like Chain of Command.
Mm-hmm.
The bridge is narrow. Crossing it breaks a formation. and is only 3 men abreast or 2 horses can fit. The river is fordable by mounted troops, but not suitable for infantry or guns. It is too deep. It counts as heavy going for the horses. All right. So just like in Chain of Command, we are going to roll for our force morales. Yeah, I got 17 different things over here. There's my bad. Where did this bloody thing go? See, this is the other one I picked up, but I just don't know. This is a very, very nice set of tables, but there are times when I think it is missing things that I really want to have. And this we're already one of those. Who's talking to us? All right. Let me do something very quickly. I knew I should have done this. I knew it. Those are my preferred charts. Because I know, probably just because I know where everything is on them. Et voilà. Let us begin. We're going to roll for force morale just like we do in Chain of Command. If you gentlemen would please each give me a 1d6. More than half are regulars or tribes, so this is a +1. So Barth, you've rolled a 3. That gives you a force morale of 9. CT? You rolled a 4, which is a +1 to a 5. That gives you an 11. So the French are coming at it with a slightly better morale. All right. Now, the other thing I do have to do is make 100% sure that I put, and I want to do this in, by the way, I'm doing this on purpose because of how often I screw this up, which is making sure I've got the right chips in the bag. We don't need a 12 or an 11. That's probably easier for me to do this way. Please go over your guys and tell me the highest score that you see that I'm going to need to pull out of here. Obviously, the allies are red.
Highest I5 is a 5.
All right, so the red biggest is a 5. How about those French?
I think just a 5. It's the number in parentheses, correct?
That's accurate. So you're both at 5. That would have been my thought, but I want to be sure. So all these other ones I do not need. There's that Tiffin.
Wait, no, I got a 6. Artillery.
Okay. I think we all may have seen the game in which Jim did the bag count and shorted. I believe that was you, Mike, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. And more specifically, it was our Cossacks.
That's right. I specifically
It
shorted
was
the
our
Cossack.
second unit of our Cossacks.
It's entirely possible I did that on purpose. I don't know.
And you were one of our opponents that night.
That's true.
Well, while we're talking about Jim shorting stuff, did we measure the table?
Oh boy.
I almost commented about
I
that on
didn't bring
Twitter
that
when
up.
somebody mentioned 6mm figures with 15mm table pieces.
My friends.
That was too much of a softball. Sorry.
Yeah, it's yeah.
For all the work you do for us, we just let you have it.
You know, I'm laying it out there that you could have walked away, but apparently you chose not to.
Well, then he wouldn't be one of your gaming wives, right?
Well, wow. Well, I guess.
Well, maybe in CT's case, he's more like another son.
I don't. No, it's you're all everybody's marked off their force morale. It's good. So CT, unlike the dice rollings, yeah, I'm walking away. I am walking hard away. Unlike Chain of Command, this is done on a chit pull system or a card deck, and you're blue. And whenever we pull that chit, you're going to go out there and you're going to try to find which of those guys matches that. When we bring them out, we'll talk about what you can do with them and what you might like your strategy to be. And we'll talk about some tactical ideas as well. But here we go. Well, there we go. It's a blue 5. So who is blue 5? Who is that? And you'll get to know this a lot quicker. That is Brigadier Chef Froyer and this entire squadron of hussars. Okay? So that's those guys. Remember, they cross that. They're going to cross that river. I gotta find where's Foyer. There it is. So this is 2 groups of 8. Okay, so let's make a little bit of separation there. But they all go together and they're all under him. Obviously, in this game, commanders matter a lot. You see this deployment point? That, much like the jump-off points in Chain of Command, is where you're going to be coming from. How far may you deploy? Well, it's right here. All right. And and what kind of cavalry are they? Those are chasseurs à cheval, so they count as scouting cavalry. So they can go 18 inches from that deployment point. Remember that Vance's guys who are, one looking out in the dark, 24 inches away, they see stuff. So you can deploy them up. You can deploy him and the 2 fellas 18 inches out, avoiding having to cross the river. Let it be noted.
Do they have to squeeze across the bridge?
They do have to squeeze across the bridge, but remember, this is deployment, not movement.
Right. Fair enough.
But yes, he would have to squeeze. All right, and that's all they do, as long as you're set. Now, the way that the game thinks, you want to be in formation if you can. What kind of formations you got? Well, this is all good because everybody melees too deep. All right, but obviously you've got line, you've got column, and all that stuff. If guys are close enough, they can readily snap into line. Take a look at their stats real quick, and you'll see formation always, which means they can always enter a formation if they're close enough. Now, you have not deployed them in a proper formation. This would not be one if a melee were to occur, but you could do one in the very next turn. And it doesn't cost anything.
These guys are just melee, right?
Correct.
Mean, vicious melee.
Yep.
No, I lied. No, they can shoot. I think they've got. I think mounted fire only. They have carbines. Those guys are mounted with carbines. I lied to you.
And what formation do they need to be in to shoot?
Well, it's a skirmish game, so they can't shoot past one another, if you know what I mean. So you've got to put them in a line. So in this case, you'd be firing 4.
Okay.
And we check ranges, and it can be on an individual figure basis if necessary.
All right.
The board is the right size. Thank you also terribly much. The American Brandon, this is good to see. It is good to see you. Welcome. All right, so that's what he does. We go grab another chit. A flag. What do flags do? Well, you want to keep a track of them. They do a lot of different things. They can one flag. One thing it can do is it can add dice to shooting. It can add dice to fisticuffs, to melees. It can also be held if after the Tiffin card comes out, which is the end of the phase, much like it is in Chain of Command. And it can then activate a unit on the table that has not already activated. If you start to get more flags, you can do even more powerful things that we'll talk about. So a blue flag, good thing. If, however, 3 flags of any color come out, one after the other, we get a random event, which can be a good or a bad thing. Red 2. Well, those guys are going to be asleep. I don't. They're stuck there.
Yep. 2 is him.
Yeah, he's off of there.
Oh,
Red 1.
1 is up here. 1 is my guy here.
Yeah, but he can't do anything till he sees somebody. Remember?
Right.
So, red flag though. We're looking for those Tiffin cards for you. It's going to depend how many cards he gets before that Tiffin comes out. A lot of red. There's a blue. Who's blue 1? All right. That's your big man himself. That is Major Maillot. And Major Maillot, he has a lot of guys under his notional command. He's got that leader. He's got a musician with him. You see the musician? Plus, he's got 3 groups of 8 and those are those voltigeurs of the line that he had mentioned. So, you've now got all these guys. Remember, these guys can only cross 3 abreast, so they're not going to be able to go into formation. They're going to have to cross in clumps. Because they are light infantry, remember, they cannot wade the Sambre. We saw that. Light can go 9 inches from the point, but you've also got these horse now here, so you're going to have to figure out. One of the things I want to give a particular shout out to Haz for, check this out. I'm not saying this is where you got to move him. But check this out. He fixed the bridges. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you, Haz. So, these fellas. Now, you also have with this group these 3 units of voltigeurs of the 3rd line. You've got this gentleman here, Sergeant Breton. He is a supernumerary commander who, unless or until Major Maillot is injured, his best role is sticking around and helping rally off shock from these voltigeurs to which he's attached. But with Major Maillot coming on, you get all these dudes.
And what does my musician do?
Ah, yes. What does... What are you talking about? He looks very snazzy with his drum. What else would you want a musician to do? A musician is...
musician will help sneaking past.
At some... No, that isn't true. At some point in the battle, your men will begin what is called uncontrolled fire. They will begin to just start firing and firing and firing and firing rather than listening to the commands of those behind them. If you wish to get their command, you must do so. The musician adds +1 to that roll.
Oh, okay.
He plays his instrument and says, "Hey guys, listen, this and in addition, it enables the force commander to double his command range."
Wow.
And what is the command range, he asks?
He said, so we'll go over here, go to the handy dandy tables and charts. He is a level 3 leader, or is he a 4?
3.
He's a 3, 9-inch range from Major Maillot. Ian Jackson. Yeah, musician, just what you want when you're sneaking past the pickets. Play your bloody drum as we're marching quietly over the Sambre. Sambre. Perfect. Well done.
All right.
Got them all out there? Groovy.
Yeah.
Ooh, a red flag. That's 2. And a 3rd
3.
red flag. Now, a 3rd red flag is one of the biggest things in the game. It's not as big as 4, but it is really good. What 3 red flags allows is it allows you to move you could say, I order any commander who has not previously been commanded. Now, you can't go twice. It's not an extra. But if somebody hasn't had a chance and you want to shove them in there and get it going, there's a couple other huge things they can do with this many flags. Number 1 is commit a crashing volley. What is a crashing volley? You will see that your guys have a certain number of flags that they have to spend for a crashing volley. It varies by unit type. But if you do, if you say I'm spending these chips and giving a crashing volley, in that round, all shock is doubled. So it's a pretty big deal. The other thing that you can do with you could do is, and that actually usually is less than 3, is sharp practice. Now this is only for units that have special rifle training or musket training, but it allows you to do one firing thing out of phase. And we'll talk about what those firing things are. But let's say, for example, a guy is unloaded. You can do sharp practice, and suddenly he's loaded. If he is loaded, you could have him fire out of phase, even though he's then unloaded. So it's there's a wide range of things that you are allowed to do. All right. Fortunately, Vance is still patiently waiting. Blue 4. And you can, if you wish, keep people off, but Blue 4, that is, all right, that is Sergeant Gautreau. So you are, now by the way, okay, yeah, who does he got? Let's take a look at your command structure real quick. He's got the 3 groups of 6. Yeah, he is going to hang fire because he's the supernumerary to Alvarez.
All right.
A blue flag. All right, so you've got 2. A red flag. And there's the Tiffin. All right, so now we have the Tiffin card. This allows you... Now, what we would do usually is check and see who didn't have a chance to move and spend some flags. Vance can't move, and all your guys have moved, so we're set there. However, Vance, 2d6, please. Let's see how close you can get to 18.
Not very.
That's not very. 15 to go.
Yep.
All right, let's go back to it. Oh, shoot. You're not even supposed to be checking that yet, are you? I forgot.
Not until I see somebody or somebody shoots at me.
Yeah, you're not even supposed to do that yet. All right. We'll give you a re-roll because that's pretty rough. Yeah, 20. Yeah, 24 inches. Yep. Just want to make sure that I'm doing. First time running this sucker, so I'm trying to do it the right way anyway. Yeah, once the alarm has been sounded. Very good. Blue flag. Red 2. Red 1. Blue 3. That's Alvarez. All right. And he does come on with the supernumerary. It's interesting.
There's a traffic jam going on there.
Oh, yeah. I suspect that's going to be part of his problem.
All right.
There's the gun.
Oops. I make a mess.
It's okay. It's all good, man. You'll pick him up in a good time. Blue 2. You got. Is that that's Breton. All right, we'll keep going. Blue 1. That's oh, it isn't. Ooh. You can move them up a little bit, but them horses is in the way.
Yeah. What is the movement?
Much. You're gonna find this very familiar because you come on over here. That's casualties, bad things. There it is, right there. Line infantry. No, they're light infantry, I should say. There is a... No. You'll notice there's this group. The deal with light, the deal with light, I was hoping it would be right here. I'm surprised it's not. Oh, there it is, right there. They so what you're going to do is going to be as per their dice roll. They run with if they add a 1d6, but then of course they add a shock. So the point is you're going to be each unit has 2 actions. They can do 2 things. If they wish to move on both those things, they roll 2d6. However, light infantry automatically gets 1 free additional action if that action is movement.
Oh, okay.
So basically, you've got 3d6 since there's nobody going to be shooting at you. So
Yeah, and I should be able to get 5
you,
inches.
you could fail. You could roll 3 1s.
I could. Let's do it. Happened before. I tried.
You gave it a real run.
Oh, seriously?
What'd you do
I
wrong?
am.
You are not part of a formation. You can pass through these guys.
Oh. Well, let me pick up my guy. How can I get these flipped over? Flip, I say.
What you do to my voltigeurs?
I have to make it clean through them, right?
Of course. Yep.
And it's a straight movement?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I can't make it through.
So kind of back here-ish.
Close up to him as I can get.
All right.
Close to the horses you can stand the smell.
Mm-hmm. Or get kicked in the face.
Kicked in the face, yeah.
All right, there they go. 8 dudes.
Somebody called Dragoon 1940 says light infantry bonus is only for lights in skirmish order.
That's chronologist.
Oh, what, Chrono?
Yeah, that's chrono. Light infantry and skirmishers. Flag. Blue 4. Pot-bellied Slim, good to see you, man. That's what I thought too, Ian. It's a depraved way of thinking. I respect it. So who's blue 4? Oh, that's Goto.
Is there penalties for facing changes, or it's just
There
all...
are penalties for facing changes once you're in formations.
Okay.
And also, groups generally need to move to their front. It's not as this is not freewheeling like the Blue Book series. It is not. Tiffin. All right, so you've got two blue flags, CT, which means you can move these guys. Their leaders do not give them any benefit. They do go along, but for that one flag, you can move these guys as a unit. I suspect now.
Yeah.
They get 2 actions, as I say. You do not, unfortunately, have a leader action, which means you can't snap them into formation, as I know you would like to do. Because when they activate on a flag, they don't get the benefit of leadership. but you can move.
Okay.
You can move each one of these individually.
And it's how many dice? 2d6.
Horsifies,
What's that?
horsifies. Now, horses move at 3 paces: walk, canter, gallop. And you see the results of each. The big deal is you cannot gallop in rough terrain.
Yeah, let me canter them.
You're gonna canter, and it's a gear shift. You can go from walk to canter, canter to gallop, gallop back to canter, each turn, but only one step. Much use both
Okay.
actions for movement, which I'm sure you will do. So you're gonna roll 2d6 plus 6. You probably should indicate where you want to go. Just move down the road.
I would like.
You want to go that way? Cool.
I
So
want to clear that road.
got it. It's 2d6 plus 6, so it's 4, 10. If you keep them within reasonable distance of each other, you can snap them into formation with a leadership for free at the beginning of a turn. So you want to keep them close is the point.
Okay.
The Cav does not need to charge the town run. Stop helping.
Now, to turn them, what does that cost?
That's wheeling. Wheeling costs facing, and that's expensive.
All right, and you can't just oblique over there?
You know, you would think by now, despite the hours I have spent playing this game, I'm fairly confident. I don't know why I'm having such a brain freeze on this. Because I know that you are much more flexible. No, you're not in a formation. Formations start to get real rigid. No, you can oblique. 45 degrees.
All right, and then these other boys,
Mm-hmm.
they have to roll their own dice?
They do. Hey, Red.
14.
Cool. You also have one other flag. I don't know what you would do with it, honestly. But you could use it to move any of these other groups.
Except for the one that's already moved.
Correct, exactly.
All right, let me just move this gun up as much as I can then.
All right. And I believe, if I read that correctly, that guns move... Limbered artillery moves at cavalry walk speed. Make canter if within 12 inches. You're not, so it's cavalry walk. 2d6, 1 or 2 actions. It's a lot. All right, shuffle in the bag while you set that up. Shuffling. Blue 2. That's a supernumerary. Red 2. Blue flag. Who's blue 3? There he is. He's pretty well parked, I'm afraid.
Yep.
He can't cross the Sambre by him with. Well, he can go by himself, but can't take his boys with him. Oh, 3 flags. Crosses over the Tiffin card, but it's still, I think. Yep. It counts over the Tiffin card. So
So, sorry, Jim, what are you saying there?
we have pulled 3 random event cards. Or 3 flags. 3 flags in a row means we have a random event.
Yeah, sorry, but what was that about the Tiffin card?
Oh, I wanted to make sure that nobody has moved this turn yet.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure it applied even though the Tiffin had come out. Because the last person to move would have been that gun.
Okay.
So you got to give me, CT, you got to give me a moving random event, which is a 2d6. A 2.
Oof.
Hello, ladies. 1d3 men are convinced that a nearby building is home to some rather beautiful ladies and slip away to present their cards. The player who owns the figures must move them to the nearest building, where they will remain until contacted by a friendly leader, at which point they will join whatever group he is with. Yeah.
Alrighty then.
So, that's 3 of these guys from the gun. They're making their way. So roll for them. That's 2d6. We're going to count it as being on the bridge, even though, just because that's a long way. Wow. All right. They're on the bridge. They're not off the bridge. I want to be clear.
Oh, they don't immediately just move to the town. Okay.
No, they gotta walk over there.
They gotta walk over there.
Oh yeah. Which means
I think they'd run.
Well, that's true. Which means either Escutalu, what a name, Escutalu, or one of the other guys has got to go over there and grab them. I imagine you're going to want Escutalu to do it because they are artillerists. So
Yeah, so is that gun not able to move now?
No, it can go. It's on a limber. It's got a limber.
Okay.
But it's going to have a problem if it starts getting into combat and shock starts to accumulate. So you are definitely...
And these guys are going to one of these buildings?
This building here. Well, which one's closer? Yeah, they're going here. They're running there, and they're going to sit there until such time as you go find them.
That's pretty funny.
3:30 in the freaking morning.
Woohoo!
Booze up, well, like a soldier cares, right?
They are
Yep.
French.
Ah,
so-
good point. The garlic eaters are on the march. A 4th flag. Look at that. Holy cow. Blue 4. That is, that's got a row.
There's not even any windows on that side of the building for the ladies to be hanging out.
See, look at you working the logistics of this.
He was retired. He's got all this time on his hands.
That's true.
I'm an engineer. This is what we think about.
So you've got the horse artillery now that's up and can move, but again, you've got this road full of guys.
Yeah, and when do his occupied guys run?
Oh, that's right. They're gonna go on his move. So they've got to go. Give him a 2d6.
Look at them go.
They're
Yeah,
run-
yeah.
they're-
God bless them.
They've
Yeah.
got to be teenagers.
Well, they could well be. So, Vance.
Look at them fools.
Vance. That is
I
not.
swear, if they give away my position,
That is not sporting. That is not sporting, Vance. No, it is not. Do you want to try to move that gun?
yes, see if I can clear.
All right, give it a shot. Obviously, it won't count if you don't. Doubt it. Yeah, no. You are stuck, my friend. Ooh, there it is, blue 1.
All right, let's roll for these. I roll for each group separately.
That's correct.
and they get the 2 actions in the free movement.
Right.
Is there light?
Exactly. So it's 3 dice.
Okay.
And obviously you want to keep them together.
And as soon as they're off the bridge, they go back to 4x.
Yeah, they can sort that out.
Okay.
That's Chrono's comment. Hey, they were promised adventure. Yeah, you're pretty well going to want to keep them in two groups of 4. Or 2 lines of 4, I should say.
What are you doing back there?
Well, more relevantly, these guys are wondering what those guys are doing up there.
These artillery guys just came running through our lines, saying something about women.
These chasseurs are not terribly impressed with them.
Yeah, I know. It's like these chasseurs are like, all right, lads, remember, be
That's
very
our job, damn it.
All right, for the next
It's our
group.
shtick.
You're stealing our gimmick. That is actually kind of funny. And because you've done it that way, you can actually, that becomes a column formation. Pretty, you don't have to, but there's no reason not to at this point.
Especially with that fancy drum.
Once again, you gotta wonder about the poor schmuck that's got to drag the drum all over Belgium.
Yeah, with no rifle, with people shooting at you.
Thank you. Yeah, because he doesn't count as a soldier.
And the leaders, do they just move with the group, or do I need to roll for them too?
No, they go with.
Okay.
Yeah, they go with.
All right.
All over? All right, so these 2 guys are in a formation. This guy is not. They're sitting over there by themselves. Man, I was beginning to think that Tiffin card wasn't in there.
Nope, still not close enough. Sorry.
Not close enough.
Oh, shoot. You had more than enough flags to move these guys through if you wanted, unless you want to wait for the gun.
I'm gonna wait for the gun, and I moved my cav that turn, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they were the first guys to go.
Yep.
Blue 4.
They're going to.
Well, let's go to Roe, so he hangs.
Oh yeah.
Blue 3. That's them. That's Alvarez.
All right, they're just gonna scooch up closer to the bridge, but not go anywhere.
All right.
I should have get enough. But I'll roll just in case I get 3 1s.
All right. I'm sympathetic.
One group. Other group. Last. Yeah, I got enough. All right.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Blue 1, there you go.
It's these guys.
Yep.
All right. Roll for this first group to move.
Now this is actually now a formation.
Okay.
So they go as a bunch. Wow. Wow.
Ouch.
They were apparently not, they had no enthusiasm, and they are wondering what these guys are doing.
No motivation off of the artillery guys run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just decide where you want the musician and the...
That's one big column now, right?
Exactly. You're in column of march. Cool. Very Napoleonic. That gun goes. First of all, let's move the boys. They get in
Oh,
there.
I think they made it.
Yep.
We're like in that upstairs bedroom.
Is that so? Up they go. They're inside. You can put them in there. What they're really doing is running all over this place, trying to figure out where all the women went to.
We're a beat of women.
Where are all the women at? And now the gun itself can actually go.
And it's 2d6 for them again.
That's correct.
All right.
Blue 5. The horses. Here we go.
I would like for them just to move sideways.
That's a turn to the flank. What you wind up doing is it's actually one of the pieces as they went through get this real quick. As they went through a lot of the original version of Sharp Practice, they changed a lot of the rules that were more strictly Napoleonic in terms of their maneuver. But this is the one that they kept. Yeah. That's it. Okay. You have 2 actions. All right. So depending on the speed that you're moving at, you're going to spend... Yeah, if you incline more than 45 degrees, you turn to face that way. If you save 1 action, you can turn back and face the way you were going. If not, you wind up facing this way.
Yeah, I mean that would be what the intent would be.
All right.
If I can do that.
So you've been moving at what? You're gonna move at the...
I was at a canter.
Okay, that's what I thought. So that's a +3. You're gonna move 1 or 2 dice.
So I move 1 dice and then I have 1 action left to turn back.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, let's try that.
All right. And one thing in Sharp Practice is you can check and see if you like the result, and roll again if you don't. That's 5.
Ah.
Roll again if you don't.
No, you don't get to re-roll it. He can give up that action.
Right.
He could say, "Oh, geez," and then he winds up facing the wrong way. But in that case, he gets to do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'll work, I guess.
No free re-rolls, I'm afraid. It is crazy. Blue 2. How long it's taking the Tiffin to come out. It's really a surprise.
Yeah, that's a lot of chips.
I spent every time. There it is.
There it is.
I called it and it shows up. So you've got more than enough flags again to move forward. You also, let it be said, you have one. Oh, you don't have the. Oh, yeah, you did. You got all 4. All 4 flags are out, which means you could have, if you had wanted to, move somebody again. So I'm not going to stop you if you would like to do that. Otherwise, you can move somebody who hasn't moved. All right.
I'm going to move the gun again.
That's all 4. All right, 2d6. Ooh, there you go.
He's coming for his boys in there.
You gotta get your brigadier in that house.
Get back down out of that house. I don't care who's up there.
No, Brigadier, my lord. Mon general.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
No, get yourselves. Oh.
In your case, Pierre, 5 seconds will do.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Now we're starting
Shots
with that.
fired.
Blue flag. Red one. Wow, there we go. You get to move 1.
Any one unit?
Any 1 unit, correct.
Those guns again.
Go ahead. Now, they don't have to go in there. They can stay on the road. It's dude that's got to go in there.
Yeah.
It's a Scootaloo. And no, unfortunately, he can't because he wasn't activated. He's just rolling along. He's got to actually activate to do that. So.
And he needs his number rolled for that?
Exactly. Yeah, for him to do something special on his own. What's those guys in there? No, that's
Should be 3 of them in there.
Yeah, my aesthetic sense demands that you show me them on the road.
I got you.
Yeah, but those 3 guys were there, right?
Yeah. I'll let you fix that while I fix the bag here. That was quick. Blue 1. That's Mayu.
I'll get back to him. All right. So how do I this column? I know there is facing change penalties.
Mhm.
If I want to move, I can oblique that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be what, difficult ground through that fence?
The fence actually, no, the way it works is very much as it does in Chain of Command. That counts as a linear obstacle, so you're going to roll those dice and you're going to drop the lowest. That's going to cost you that much movement. And none of this affects none of this affects movement. It's just line of sight cover.
Okay.
Other than the fence.
And 3D. So 3d6 for the group.
Yep. Nine. All right. The gun. Now he's activated. That fence is going to mess those guys up.
All right. So what do I need to roll to get him in that building?
You got to move him in. It's a 2d6, or if he wants to run, which he can do, it's a 3d6, and he drops 1 to enter the door.
Does he take shock for running?
No, leaders don't shock.
All right. Yeah, he's running in there.
All right.
Really angry.
A little miffed.
All right. Those are his actions. Yeah, so he's in. He gets them, and they will be able to move with them next turn.
Very good.
He's striking them repeatedly with the flat of his sword. What the heck is the matter with you morons? Here's a Waterloo one. I'm getting a shot of this. The artillery batteries stuck outside.
This is like a great moment from an RPG.
It is. For real.
The party's bard decided to run into a house full of women.
Hey, why does it have to be the bard? How come it's not the ranger? Why you gotta come after the bard? Tiffin.
Well, it wasn't the paladin, so.
Thank you. You darn right it's not the paladin. Start with me. You get one. One for free here. Unit, not leader.
You got a question in the chat,
What's
Jim,
that?
from Chrono?
Yeah, I think they're class. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're classed as lights. Yeah, if they're classed as line, I agree. Let's see here. Well, I'm looking right at them. Those are lean voltigeurs. Yep, they class as skirmishers.
All right, I'm going to activate back here.
Potbellied Slim is telling some kind of a joke. I love it.
It's a story. It's a story from Operation Forager.
Wonderful.
It's hysterical.
This is why we show up here. This is why, because I just never quite know what's going to happen in the chat. I never quite know. Professor Pollard was remember that Origins, Vance? And Mike, I think you were at this one too, when they were playing the giant Waterloo game in Britain.
Yep.
And that was right now. That's when they were doing it.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's posting pictures.
All right.
So how far away?
We there yet?
Oh, well, that gun is getting close anyway. That gun is going. Ah! What you want to do there with that gun? What is almost 24 inches away?
All right, how do I unlimber it and what's its range?
All right, so remember, every unit gets an action. Or gets two actions. I don't know why that suddenly was complicated for me. Master Arsenal table. That is a light gun, a 4-pounder. It's got 10 dice, canister range is 18, and 5 feet is effective.
5 feet?
Oh, okay.
Well, think of how small the tables. We're talking about individual guys, right?
Yeah.
Let us move them. They're 2d6.
All right. Yeah, you can bring the guys along with them. Just set them up around. I am troubled that it was the artillerists that went off and did that. Why wasn't it the chasseurs or cheval after all? I mean, really.
Did you finally get those schmucks out of the house?
Did you fish those out?
Oh yeah. They have been reprimanded.
I don't know if there's time for reprimands exactly. To tell you the whole truth.
All right.
Just checking something here. It's interesting that just so you should know this, that gun is considered unloaded because it is limbered. So you will have to load it before you can shoot it.
So I'll have to take action up to unlimber.
Yes, exactly.
And then one to load.
Exactly.
Okay.
I wanted.
You want me to come closer, Vance?
Just a little bit. You mean you can't drive around with cannonballs jammed in the barrel? I'm sure it would stay there.
They left those in the house.
Over there. They're in that house, you say. Yeah, all right, here we go. Blue 1.
All right, we'll roll the move.
Mm-hmm.
Since they're still in
Stomp it
that
down.
fence, do they have to
Did any
get powered
part...
in the field?
Oh, shoot. That fence is going to break that formation. Did they hit it, though? Didn't they really miss it?
The one guy.
Nah,
On the corner.
that's not enough. That's not enough.
Okay.
You bleaked around it. That's fine. Because, yes, that would have broken the formation across the fence.
Okay. And if I want to change formation, is that an action?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. So they're light.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the move action for free, and
Yep.
then 2 other actions.
Correct.
So let me take my free move action and 1 additional move, and then I want to go into line.
All right. You want
Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, it's the way it works. 3 guys, 3 can automatically form line with 1 action. You then got to go into moves if you want to try to do 4 or more. So those guys, but they're going to have to form this way because obviously you can't form over the fence.
Correct. That's it. Yeah, that's the idea.
Got it.
So you do them individually again?
No, what you're going to do is you're going to are you going to you want to form the line at the end of your movement? It doesn't affect your
Yeah, I was
movement
hoping
either way.
Yeah, I was hoping to get them a little farther up in the field
Uh-huh. That's fine.
and then form line.
Got it. Go right ahead. Just remember, there are also Prussians in these trees. There are Prussians
We're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Yes, sir?
Is that-
Furthest
roll
point
that-
forward is this guy.
What's that, Mike?
Was that roll that CT made when his guys took off for the house there? Was that considered a bad thing or a good thing?
Yeah, was that a good thing or a bad thing happening?
For the 3 guys, a good thing. For their commander, not so much. All right, and then I want to deploy into line.
All right, just form off one of the units. I imagine you're going to form to the left, so. And you will want to show me where the leader is. I mean, what is typical is leader forms to the right, but it really, yeah. Once again, hey Vance, we're back in the weeds again.
Yep.
There's that musician.
I'll put him out front.
Shoot the tuba player. Somebody shoot.
When I get within 24 inches, I'll do it. Just so he know we're waking
Somebody
you up.
shoot the damnable tuba player. George, not the livestock. All right. Tiffin. No flags.
Oh, you haven't read this? Finished reading the story in the chat about livestock.
Blue. I don't know if I want to. Blue 3. That's Alvarez back here.
All right, we'll move them up one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Are they technically in column?
No,
Because
they
haven't.
That's the part of the point of the bridge. They can only be 3 across, so they're moving across as
Okay.
groups right now. They have to shake out into a formation once they clear.
Gotcha.
There's a separate note on that in the scenario rules.
So now they would be in column.
You gotta shake them out. You gotta kick them to make them. Oh, that's right, 3 and 3. Yeah, they
Yeah.
can go always, and they are within each other. And yes, they are in column. That's for free.
Okay.
That is
All right.
for free. Cool. Blue 2. I think that's a supernumerary. Yeah, that's Breton. The 1.
All right. I guess it's time to kick off some shenanigans.
All right, let's talk about how shooting works. You are presently loaded, and you will notice that you have the ability to do first fire. That means you're better the first time. Here, if there is a rule that Two Fat Lardies has that drives me bananas, it's that the French do not get controlled volleys. Ever. It's like,
Old man yelling at cloud.
shut.
Old man yelling at cloud.
I've been yelling at the. I think I was playing with you, Vance, when I discovered
Yes.
this rule and
Yes.
went off like a grenade.
Yes, you did.
Oh, this makes me so mad. So you don't ever get controlled volley. So when you start, the point being, however, once you start shooting forward, you start shooting forward in a bowling alley. It is neither to the left nor to the right. My beloved bride brings me whiskey because she loves me. And so what you're going to do is you're going to start shooting straight ahead like a bowling alley. You cannot alter that. You can't. If you want to get a hold of them, that's what that drummer is for. Otherwise, they're just going to start shooting straight ahead. They will shoot their own guys. Okay.
Oh, so I need to shake them out more?
No, you're fine. You're fine. 2 deep is
Okay.
great. They will fire in a 2 deep line. So you move them up. That's one action. If you shoot them with that second action, they will have to spend a separate action reloaded. That might matter if you could control volley, but you can't, so it doesn't. I just want you to know that if you come up against somebody who can control volley, which the French should be able to do, it matters. So, and the other thing you will want to know is what your ranges are, which I suspect you have already scoped out, but we'll do that just for the benefit of all and sundry. We are talking here about muskets. Close range is 12. Long is 12 to 24.
And
Hey,
is
look,
there...
my Prussians can control volley.
Son of a dirty bastards. Richard Clark.
Well, maybe if those French weren't chasing girls around in the whorehouse, they could control their volley.
To whiskey and the internet mix. I'm not sure there would be an internet without whiskey. Anyway.
All right, so second question. Is there a penalty for shooting through the field?
No, there is not. This provides cover to those who are stationary in it, which obviously you won't be. And obviously our boy over here, he's going to find himself in some cover, plus they're skirmishers. The other thing you should know, you are considered a skirmisher. That means you're actually better. Now, it's a mathematical trade-off. If you look at this firing adjustment, skirmishers at effective or long range actually get a bonus to hit.
Okay.
So, it's kind of interesting. It's an interesting choice because it's at effective range you hit on 5 or 6, at long range you hit on a 6, at close range you hit on a 4 to a 6, but if you are skirmishers at effective range, you get that +1. So it's an incentive to stay back a little bit. So
All right. And if I fire at him, that wakes everybody up?
No. Yeah, oh yes, that way he now has to start rolling. That enables him to start rolling every activation he gets over there. When the Tiffin card comes out. Those guys those guys will know.
It'll be the same either way, whether he sees me or whether I shoot.
Exactly. Yeah, remember the seeing thing, he's got to roll. If you shoot at him, he's bloody well going to know he's got a problem.
Right, yeah. All right, well, let me move up then.
All right.
With these guys. And in line, is it still the 3d6?
Still the 3d6 for you all.
That uses all of his... No.
That yeah, if you roll 3, that's everything. You can't shoot.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot yet.
All right.
Hey, something's wabbling the wheat over there.
What's going on over there? Hey, Vance?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me? Do you see anything over there?
I don't know.
What's the
Just
range?
the early morning breeze and the wheat.
What's the range? That's a 23?
It's 24. Yeah.
So 5 or 6. 5 or 6. No, apparently nothing. Apparently nothing.
Nothing to see here.
Well, apparently nothing going on. It's the early morning gloom. Blue flag. Tiffin. So that's 1 flag for you. Move somebody.
Is it just a move, or can I unlimber this gun?
You may unlimber that gun. You may unlimber and load it, in fact.
Yes, please.
And load it?
Yep. He gets 2 actions. Everybody gets 2 actions.
Okay.
All right. Everybody gather around, boys. Party time. All right, here we go. Really good shuffle now because it's serious. Blue, red 4. Blue 3. Who's that? Is that the horses? Yep.
No. It's these guys.
Oh, it's those boys. It is Captain Alvarez.
All right, we're going to move up.
Okay.
And they're in column, so they get to move together.
Correct. Cool. Take care, Chrono. It was absolutely a meander. I'll give you that, Red. I will give you that.
Not quite.
You keep trying to stretch that line farther.
Yep, I do.
There's the idea. Fire up the Sharpolator and turn them into controlled volleys. Yeah, baby. You all set?
All right, they are moved. Yep.
Flag. Flag. Flag.
Flag.
2d6, gents. Last time they went to the whorehouse. Eight. Dress the ranks. The ground is worse than it looks. A formation, not a group, reduces any dice rolled for movement in the next turn by half. Oh dear. That's the whole. Yeah, that's the whole. That's their whole next draw. So they're stumbling around there a little bit. So we have to remember that. Blue one.
All right.
Wait,
If
how
I
does he know
fire-
I'm there to shoot at me?
He's sneaking
We had
up
intelligence
He's
reports.
sneaking up on you.
There was these
Okay.
wonderful women that
You've
told
got-
us about your troop
Yeah.
placements.
You've got campfires.
Ah, that would be true.
All right, so if I unload on him, I wake his entire force up, or just those?
No,
skirmishers?
you wake them up, and from now on, anytime he gets a tiffin, he gets to
Roll to get 15.
Roll to get the rest. You are, however, waking up all the skirmishers.
Ah.
Okay.
All right, I think they're just gonna hold there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're just gonna hang out there.
All right. Red. Red. Blue 2. That's the supernumerary. Blue 5.
That's yours.
Yeah.
They're gonna try the same thing they did last time.
2d6.
Although, can they oblique that way
No, they
and clear the building?
These guys, remember you've got two groups. This group could, this group can't.
Gotcha. All right. So 2d6 and then
You're gonna scooch right.
Yep.
You're looking to fill the gap. I get it. That should be plenty. And you can, whatever you choose to out of that 7, you can go forward now. So you could go another, 1.6 or 1.5 forward if you wish. Not quite sure how this works in the real world, but we'll go with it. It is
Pretty impressive side cantering maneuvering.
Well, no, that's a legitimate maneuver. That's the legitimate part. It's this business about we are just beyond the point where they can see me.
Yes, because they know exactly how far we can see.
Exactly. Tiffin. Uh-oh.
There you go.
seriously?
Hit it again. Three. Damn dog. The leader commanding the unit which last moved has trotted in something unpleasant. His status is reduced by 1 until he finds water to wash it off. The stench...
Seriously?
I got stuck with that stupid dog shit on my boot last time we played this game. It took me for freaking ever to find any water.
Well, you got a river behind you, so bear that in mind.
Wow.
That's this poor schmuck.
Yeah, it is.
So he's got to run to the river and then back.
Yep. Hmm.
Okay.
Which isn't the worst. But he will have to spend the activation washing it off.
Yep.
Blue
He's
5.
not a wind of the Germans.
Well, he's gonna
There
run
he goes.
back to the wall.
That's he can. Well, he was cantering, so now he can.
Correct.
Now he can indeed gallop. He's gonna go. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm going back over. So where'd they go? There they are. Thank you. Both actions. So you get 4 dice and 3 on each die.
Okay. Will he be able to clean off the dog crap this turn or no?
If he gets to the water, yeah, he can spend the rest of the turn.
Okay. So you said 4 dice?
Yeah, plenty. So there he is. Oh,
Sploosh.
Brigadier Chef Foyer. Getting a picture of this. Very good. Tiffin, that's 2 for you. You may move 2 units.
All right. If I move that unit, will it get rid of that? Will it use up basically that penalty
Yes.
for the
Yep.
rough terrain?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's do that.
How far forward do you want to go? How many dice you rolling?
And they aren't able to formation change, correct?
Yeah, they are. They can if you leave a die. If you leave a die for them to do it, they can do it, or an action.
Even with that penalty?
Yeah, because what you'll do is you'll roll 2 dice. That'll get halved, and you'll have a 3rd die remaining.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So 2 dice, have the movement, and then shake out to line.
Got it. 2. Sometimes. And you can just catch those guys up.
Can they shake out into line
Yep. Mhm.
this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty much the way they have to. Uh-oh.
Oh, look.
Uh-oh. What does this mean? Vance? Do those fellas see something? Nope. Not a thing.
Totally asleep. Sleep at the wheel.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you just got 2 companies of Frenchmen forming line. It's probably not a problem.
Probably don't see that yet.
Probably good. Probably good there. No worries. A fun scenario, really. Blue 2, supernumerary, red 1.
Flag. Flag!
Do it again. Unreal. That doesn't happen that much.
Oh, yeah.
6. Step out, lads. It may add 1d6 of movement immediately.
Oh.
If it wishes.
It may or must?
May.
Sure, why not?
1d6. Vance, do you see that?
No, we don't.
Apparently not. Apparently not a thing, really.
We just
Loud
inched
shuffling
forward.
sound.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle. Blue flag.
Is that 3 more flags?
It is, but you don't do another one.
Oh, you don't do another one?
Because nothing happened in between. Tiffin. So 2 for you.
I can't get my leader back, correct?
Correct.
And I should have asked this probably a while ago.
Mhm.
I can't advance the guns, right?
Oh yeah,
Prolong them.
no. You can move them. It takes their whole. You may manhandle the guns. You have 5 men, and you can actually move them a decent distance because you've got 5. That's not a big gun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 4. I mean, it's a 4
Okay.
pounder. So, let me get it. Here, I actually saw that rule just a second ago. Yeah, they use both their actions to move. They roll 2d6 and they lose the lower of the 2.
Okay. And then you said I had 2 units. Can I shoot with 2 different ones?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Let's let the fun begin.
Party on, Wayne. Who's gonna do it? Them, huh?
Wait, no, they moved. They can't, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, nope. They took. Well, no, that was free movement. They just took a free move. They weren't.
Okay.
They weren't activated. They just got a. That was a random event. That's all.
That's right. Yeah, they moved last one. That,
Yeah.
that was a random event.
Mhm. So they're in line formation. Let's take a look at them so we see what they got. The biggest thing here is they have first fire, which is nice. They are in formation. Oh, look, do they have a controlled volley? Yeah, sure they don't. Not that I'm mad or anything.
A little salty.
Sound a little bitter there, Jim.
Do I sound better? All right, so that's going to be, so once again, we'll go to our ranges. But the main thing is we got to count out our dudes. This is not being done with the assistance of Captain Alvarez, who would be adding 3 dice if he were. However, it is...
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. When you start with your commander, you get to add him because he's directing the fire. So this is 6, 12, 18. It's 18 dice. However, we have some modifiers here. I do believe that our guys here are firing at... I want to confirm.
Skirmishers?
Well, no, what I'm saying is that comes up under cover, just like it does in Chain of Command. They're firing at long range, so that's usually a 6. What other bonuses do they get, though? They're not good shots. They're not poor shots. That leader, see? Not there. You could, if you want... No, that's right. You cannot do... No, you can't do that using those flags. That has to happen during the game. And then no shock. So it's... The basic dice roll is 18... But what are the modifiers? This is first fire, so that means that drops it to would be a 6. It drops it to a 5. They don't get controlled volley. Once again, I'm going to try to let it go. They are skirmishers at effective or long, so it drops it to a 4. So that's it. 18 dice for 4s.
18 dice for 4s?
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow.
Yeah, but how many?
Whoa, and he gets them all.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 11?
11, yeah.
All right. So that's 11 hits. Now let's talk about cover, because that's going to be a little bit of a different story. We see that he is, you would say, well, he's, we're going to look at him over there, and we would say he is in the open, but he's not. He is light troops, which means he automatically gets 1 level better cover than would otherwise be the case. However, also remember, it's dark out, so he gets 1 extra level of cover, taking it all the way to hard cover. So it's 11 dice in hard cover, 6s kill, 5s shock, just like in Chain of Command.
Still 11 dice.
Yep.
Nice shooting.
And that's you, Vance. Ooh, 3 kills.
And 2 shock.
3 kills. Holy Doc McStuffins. And 2 shock.
Yes, sir.
All right, now, this is a light troop firing at you, which means 3 or less, they got Gefreiter Lager.
Nope.
No, they didn't. So 3 guys come off. Now he's got 2 shock. All right, so now that was the Tiffin card. That played out that way. Obviously, these guys are now aware. So Vance, you may now, since these guys are alert, a couple things. We will definitely roll for the Tiffin. We can do it either way, but you now, Vance, have the option of activating one of your skirmishers and shooting with them.
I do have one more flag.
Yes,
I don't know
but
if
it takes turns.
Okay. Just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these gents over here.
What do you want him to do?
I want them to fire at these gents over here.
They got range? Nope. 24
Nope,
inches.
They don't. It is 24 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then these dudes here will fire at these dudes standing.
Well, we know they got range. They're outstanding in their field.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, to send some skirmishers, 6 dudes. Yeah, they've got that first fire too. Well, at least they don't get controlled volley. I guess I feel a little better about that. So that's 6 dice. Let's
First fire, yeah.
Yeah, I think is that it. And they are skirmishers at effective or long range, so they get a +1.
Yep.
So it would be a 6. It would be a 5, but it's a 4. 6 dice for 4. 3 hits.
Three hits.
Now, you, because you are a skirmisher, you get to pick which. Oh no, that's right. There's a formation, so it's going to spread along the formation. Yep. So it's 1-1-1, and this is all going to be hard cover. Right. They're. Oh no, did they move this last turn? No, they did not. They stood still.
No, they sat there. Yeah.
So it's 1-1-1, 5 shocks, 6 kills. We'll go left to right, one each. Nope. Middle.
Not a.
Nope. Nothing. And on the right. Nothing.
Nope. Good roll.
All right. So they've fired out of there. So that was them shooting, but they now will reload, so we don't have to mark them with smoke. You got another flag. CT.
I should return the favor.
Return the favor, the man says. Okay. That's going to be 4. That's 8. 24. Yeah. It's 24 for 4, 5, 6.
One.
12?
I think so.
12?
Like to me.
Yep.
12 is what I count. Yeah.
5 shocks, 6 kills.
One shot.
Oh, nice rolling.
They're like, hey,
Wow.
did they just shoot at us?
Somebody shoot at us.
There's definitely something in that field.
Yeah, all 24 muskets just went howling that way. All right, that was you. Vance, you've got another flag.
Well, might as well let these guys fire.
Okay.
All 3 of their guns -1.
-1. 2 dice. 4, 5, 6.
A 6.
1 hit. They're standing. They are considered to be in cover because of the darkness. So, CT, you get to pick which one it hits. You got 3 groups. 1 on the right. 5 shot. That's actually 4, 5 shock, 6 kills because this is not cover.
Even because of the dark, though?
The dark is the only reason they've got any.
Oh, okay.
One
So
shot.
5.
1 shot. The darkness is the only reason they got any cover at all. It's interesting. Only a 6 kills in this one, though. Just get a lot more shock. All right.
Mm-hmm.
CT, did you have... Let's see, how many flags did you have? You had only 2, so you used them. Vance, you've got 1 extra?
Yeah, I can't shoot anything.
Okay, so those guys are out of range of everybody? Okay.
Yep.
All right, Vance, roll your numbers. Let's see if you can wake up the rest of the squad. 2d6.
7.
Much better. 11 to go. Blue flag. Blue flag. Blue 6, gun.
Yeah, he's going to unload those boys.
He was loaded, correct? Yep.
Correct.
Mhm.
And he does get a first fire. I was kind of wondering about that. Firing bull shot at 6 dudes. I don't know.
He's got controlled volley, too, by the way.
He does?
And sharp practice.
Well, sharp practice, that makes sense. But controlled volley... Okay, so there's your choice. Under controlled volley, what that means is he presents and then fires, and in so doing becomes more accurate. But at that point, because you've spent 2 actions, he's unloaded for the next turn. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so that's why
More accurate.
That's why we brought this along to the party. Indicative of the fact that he is unloaded. All right, 10. I believe that's a firepower 10. Correct. Next time we'll make a table with more space. Thank you very much. Yeah, 10 dice. Ooh, and it takes 2 actions to reload. Good note.
Oh, it does it?
Yeah.
So even if I didn't do controlled...
Yeah, it's gonna... next turn, all you can do is reload.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, so you're going off... What is your leader? Because you will get his extra die. He is a status 1, so that adds to 11. That's now 11 dice. No shot. Good. So that's going to be 11 dice. Now, what range is that? How far is it?
26 inches.
26 inches. We look and we see that that is its effective range. So it would be usually a 5 or a 6. It's its first fire, so it's a 4, 5, 6. It's a controlled volley. It's a 3, 4, 5, 6.
And 11 dice.
11 dice. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Nine of them.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Usually this would be hard cover because it's dark and those are artillery, but artillery firing ball reduces cover by 1 level. 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills. Wow.
One shot.
Wow.
There are some Landwehr on this ridge living a charmed life. That's all I'm saying. Holy cow.
So are they in trouble now with that much shock? Or does the leader count?
Leader count. The leader's right there and counts.
Okay.
Sure does. Yep. And yes. And by the way, that would only force them to fall back.
Right.
Now that is a bad thing happening. Let it be clear.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
red 3. Nope. He's red 1. I was checking. Blue 4.
Yep.
He's the secondary leader there.
Okay. Blue 5.
My cavalry commander is going to return from
from his bath.
Yep. I think he was at a gallop. I think he'll...
Yeah, so...
He shall do that back.
Yeah. Plenty. All right. So you've got 3 flags out there now, which means you could activate any unit that hasn't already activated. Just saying. And there's the Tiffin. All right, so the person who has more flags goes first. You get a chance to activate a unit that hasn't activated CT. All right. I would have guessed.
We will shoot right up there.
That's 12, right? No. All right, 6. 6 times 3 is 18. 18, no modifiers. 18 for 5 or 6. Lost your first fire. 6.
Nice shooting. 6.
That is skirmishing, and it is dark. So 5 shocks, 6 kills. Not a hit.
Wow.
Man.
Paying attention now.
Vance, your turn.
I can activate one of these groups.
Correct.
I am going to activate these guys.
Okay.
And I would like them to move back behind this hill.
Okay. If you don't
I'm
want
tired
them,
of being shot at.
it is 2d6 minus 3, unfortunately, because of the shock.
Yeah.
Five inches. That'll get him past the crest. Oh, well past. More than I thought, even. No seams.
Is it?
You're good. I'm just saying they can't see you.
Okay.
CT, you're up. Yeah, 2 more. Yep.
Shoot at them.
It's 24. 24 for a 5 or 6. Ooh, that's a bunch.
It's
13.
2, 3,
Roll 24 dice.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So whatever 24 minus 9 is 13.
24 minus 9 is 15.
15.
You retired.
Yeah, I'm retired. I don't count anymore.
15, 5
15.
shocks. 15, 5 shocks, 6 kills.
I think it's only 13. You said 5 and 6?
No. 24 minus 9.
Yeah, because there's 3 3s, 3 2s, and 3 1s.
Yeah,
It's
o-
5
Fours
and
don't
6?
hit, though.
yeah, only
Yeah, it's
5s
only
and
5
6s.
and 6.
Only 5s and 6s.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so it's
13.
okay.
Fours, too.
Yeah, it's
13. 13, 5 shocks, 6 kills.
You could roll 15 if you want, but
Nope, it's 1, 2,
Ooh, 3 kills.
3
and a
kills.
shock. 3 kills and a shock. They're still up there, though. Okay. CTU had one more. I don't know what that would be.
So these guys are now unloaded, right?
No, they
And these guys?
they fire and reload. These guys are. You get 2 actions. You fire and then you
Okay.
reload.
Yep.
can I move these horse up?
You cannot because their leader was activated.
Okay.
Well, if you want them to go without the leader, you can.
Oh yeah, let's not do that. And the cannon were activated, so I can't reload them.
Correct.
I don't think I can do anything else.
All right. Vance, 2d6. He could get out of it this turn. Ooh, 15. 3 to go. Blue 5.
Let's move these
That's the
horses
worst.
up.
Here they come.
All right.
At what?
They were at a.
They
Well,
were-
he was at a gallop, so.
Yeah, but he slows down to come to them.
Okay, so they're
They-
at a canter.
Yep.
And what's their range on their carbines? Where is it?
24, I think.
24.
Rifled carbines. No, it's not Minier. Smoothbore carbine. 24 is long.
We are going to send them at a gallop.
Okay.
Charging.
Yeah. That's 4d6 plus 3 per die.
Seriously.
15. That's amazing.
And that's you. I have to do them group at a time, right? Because they're not in formation.
No, that's a formation. That's an easy formation.
He didn't get all the poop off his shoe. That's why.
I guess not. Just want to verify that is a formation. I'm pretty confident it is. Close column, open column, attack column. Yep. Skirmishing. Yeah, cavalry in line is one is so. So what this is, one group in 2 ranks of infantry or cavalry. Yeah, we just got to figure out what these are. So, yeah, you probably got to choose what you want to do because these are 2 groups of 8, right? So,
Yeah.
So this, for example, that's line.
Oh, okay.
Right. Attack column. This is what I wanted to look at. Yeah, that comes off as an attack column. Yep. That works. That's fine.
Okay.
Now, does he get to shoot when he's moved?
No. He spent all his points moving. Yeah, that gallop thing takes everything away from you. All right.
Right.
3. Yep. It's Alvarez.
All right. Yeah. Can I take that shock off and then move?
Yep. Just because that's Alvarez acting, and so since he is a level 2 leader, he gets 2 actions. The first is to take the shock off, and the second is to order those boys to move.
Okay. And do they still get their 3d6?
They do. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Or they could move 2d6 and shoot?
Yep.
You have to shoot straight ahead, though, right? Aren't we?
Exactly.
This is
Yeah.
bowling alley
This is a
nonsense.
bowling
Yeah.
alley. If you want
Gotcha.
the shoot, you got to wheel them, and that's expensive.
How expensive?
2 inches per wheel. It's 1 inch per wheeled inch forward. Can't wheel backwards. And every E is a click, so it's you figure that's 3 inches a wheel.
Hey Jim, check out Haz's
Right.
comment about the cavalry move.
3 per die.
He rolled 4
Yeah.
dice.
So I shorted him 1. You got 3 more inches here.
He actually moved back some, though.
I did. Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay.
I didn't quite want that full.
Okay. Got it. That's fine.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to try to move up, wheel, and shoot
All right.
over here.
So and again, you can roll the 2 dice and see what you get and see if you like it, and then decide if you want to roll the 3rd one.
Right. I like it.
All right.
All right, you'll have to help me make sure I don't screw up this wheeling thing here.
You want to wheel now?
No, I want to advance.
Go ahead, do your advance, and we'll wheel. All right. How far was that?
That
3.
was 3 inches.
All right. That's 4. 5. Keep going or stop?
Stop there.
So it's 5 inches total.
I think that's in range now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and then I'll fire.
All right, that's going to leave you unloaded.
Yep.
And that does, however, give you your commander, because he gave you the orders to do it. The other piece with this is going to mean you are now wailing away in an uncontrolled fashion. So you are facing that way.
And remind me again how I get control back.
It's a free action at the start of the turn, at the start of his activation.
Okay.
Free attempt.
Yeah, it's
right?
a free attempt. Correct.
Oh, okay.
Which reminds me, how many times have they fired? Yeah, they're doing it too.
Are they uncontrolled though?
Once he shoots, they are. Remember, the French don't get controlled volleys.
Well, no. Yeah,
Jerk.
just because of some comments that Ian was making, so that's why I just
About what?
asking.
What's he saying? Yeah, they're. Oh
You
yeah.
get them in control before they can move.
That's right. That's right. This is so you're gonna have to try to grab these guys, otherwise they're just gonna shoot this way. They don't get to do any of this. They don't get to do any of that. So let's see if you can talk them out of their crazy shooting behavior. That is quite
Very
right.
Indisciplined.
They are regulars. You don't have a musician. You need a 3 to 6. 1 die. They do. You're good. So they're going to come up here and begin firing uncontrolled again over into these trees. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6, 6, 6. Yeah, it's the 18. Plus 1, 2, 20. Range is long, so that's a 6. But they are at long range, so 20 for 5 or 6. Four. 5 shocks, 6. 5 shocks, 6 kills. 1 kill.
1 kill.
All right. Oh, the firing's going on now. Oh, lordy. Red flag. Red flag. 1. That's your skirmishers, Vance.
That's these guys, yeah.
Yep, all of them.
All of them?
Yep.
Even though these guys are...
Yeah, they're all
Wildly
they're all
out.
part of the same unit.
Okay. Then we'll start with these gents over here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to try to move back off this ridge.
All right. Same deal.
Boo. Boo hiss.
Not very far, though.
2 inches. Yeah, that might get them far enough, though. Let's see.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it did, actually.
Really?
Yep, military crest. It's right down the middle.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Okay.
They've gone
Ooh,
down. They've
all
gone,
right, then.
they've run away. These.
This guy would like to remove some shock.
He's a 1, so there he just did it. These boys.
And then these guys are also going to try to get off the ridge.
Well, they got nothing to worry about. They're gonna run.
Say what?
They're just gonna run. They don't have any deduction for shock.
No, right, yeah. They're not actually going to run. I think that might be...
Does it get him?
close.
Nope. They didn't quite make it. Close though. All right. That's them. That's them.
Can they still shoot?
They moved 2 dice. They used both their actions.
Yep.
And the
Never mind.
Tiffin. 2 for you, but you've moved everybody, so nobody else. Vance, can you roll 3?
I've just demonstrated I can roll 3.
There you go. All right, the Prussians are in the game. Now, here we go. Blue 5. That's the horsies.
All right. Let's bring them down to the canter.
Mm-hmm.
They can't shoot then, can they?
No, they can just go to a can. They can't.
It says must use both actions for movement.
If they move.
Okay. Well, in that case, they're not moving. They're going to shoot.
I figured.
I figured you were just going to run over top of them.
Not through those trees.
Yeah, he can't.
Trees don't slow them down.
They do. It depends on. It's one of the two. You can't. I don't. I know. I don't think you can. I know you can't gallop through trees.
Okay. Then yeah, you wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know how our movement rolls are.
Yeah, that is considered broken ground, and so yeah, they could canter. They cannot gallop.
Okay.
Yep. So they're just gonna
Yep,
shoot.
so I'll just shoot.
Just
Yep.
shoot. All right. Well, that's your mounted fire. Do they get a first fire? No, they don't. They don't get a crashing volley either. Goodness. Which means this rank fires. 8. 13. Range. I'm assuming this is effective. Yeah.
It's 5 for his leader?
Oh, of course not.
It's 2 for his
Yeah,
leader.
yeah, it's 10. Well, no, he is leader 5, so clearly I saw
Yes,
5. You know, certainly that's what I would want to do. Carbine, smooth bore, 12 or 24. He's obviously, and does that count as effective or long? We got to go check. Long. So that's 6s. No first fire. I don't see anything else. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 for 6s. Not a
Nope.
shot. Not a hit. Not a 1.
Not even close.
Regrettably, no. Regrettably, no. Away we go. 1.
And you said I cannot see these guys anymore?
Correct. Those guys are no longer
All right.
visible to you.
I have a musician in there somewhere, right?
You do. He's. I thought I saw. He really should be over with the
Yep,
leader.
he's right at the back, yeah.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh, okay.
He's with the leader.
All right, what am I rolling to control these boys?
Anything but a 1. They are under your control.
All right, well then I would like to move them.
Just
They're 3d6.
Just gonna take all their moves. Got it.
Yeah, well, I can't see anybody anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's it. Come in the open.
It's still dark though.
All right.
Blue 4. What is that?
That's second banana, I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Blue 2.
Oh, come on.
Red 4.
There we go. Who's a second banana?
Is he? Gefreiter Rauch. Don't even know what that is. I don't know what that is. Wait a second. La, 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 la. Yep. 5.
5. That's my hussars. Or my
Your
Ulans.
Ulans. Lancers.
Lancers.
2 groups of 8.
So they get to deploy, right?
Yes, sir. 12 inches.
I can deploy them in line across here.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Then we will do that.
All right. Very good. Single rank.
Sync. 12 is just there. Can you move the...
Errol.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
We know where it is. It's right there, isn't it?
Oakley dokley.
So now some Ulans. Blue flag. Red flag. Blue 3.
All right. I get a roll to see if I can control them.
3 to 6. They are firing off wildly in this direction for reasons you cannot discern.
All right. And did they get to reload and then fire again?
Well, that's what they did. They reload. They reloaded and fired. Do they have somebody they can
Oh,
see?
okay.
No, they can't see them.
I don't think that's too far.
Oh, that might even be too far. And it is.
Okay.
So they're just hammering away for no apparent reason. Red 1. Skirmishers. The very fortunate Gefreiter Lager.
Okay, so these guys here on my right would like to continue to back up.
Yes? Four. See, and there I am cheating you, Vance. You get an extra die for them. Remember, because they've got the 3. They're skirmishers.
right.
They're skirmishers too. Six more.
Yeah, I think we'll just go to about there.
All right.
Say 1. So I can't do a shock and order these two guys to move, can I?
Nope.
Okay, then we'd like to order these gents to move.
3 dice, -2. Eight.
Out of the way of the horse.
Probably best.
And same with these gents.
Very good.
They're hauling ass.
Oh my goodness, yes.
15. That's good. Okay.
Red flag. Tiffin.
Tiffin.
1 blue flag, 2 red flags. So the all right. You've got everybody on the table though, right, Vance? Yeah.
No.
No. What I mean is you
Oh.
you moved everybody who's on the table.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So you got one flag, CT. You can activate somebody who did not activate.
Can I reload these guns then?
Yep, sure can. That gun is reloaded.
And that takes both their actions to reload, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Guess I'm going to use this now. What is it's empty and all. Good shuffle. Blue flag. Blue 5.
All right. We are going to shake these boys out into their line.
Go right ahead. That's one action. Uhlans versus chasseurs. Mm-hmm. And that does leave you with one action. That's over here. Okay.
All right, and we would like to move, and we were at a canter, so we can drop down to the.
Yeah, you
we
gotta,
can drop down.
Yeah, you have to because the canter takes your whole move.
Right.
So you've got
so 1d6.
1d6 exactly. As rolled. Nice.
How much can they oblique in line?
45
all?
45 degrees. That's way more than that. There you go. Good enough. Bunch of Prussians hiding behind that ridge, it seems to me. Red flag. Red flag. Red 5. Who dat?
That's my Uhlans.
Ah, very good.
Now, these guys are Lancers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pure melee, right?
Yep. Exactly.
All right, they'd like to canter forward.
Canter. Well, you know what that is.
2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Just to about there.
Making serious threats. You're making very threatening looks at one another.
Well, we can't see each other, but that, yes.
True. True.
Very threatening dust clouds in
Yes.
the early morning light.
2 blue flags, 2 red flags. Red 3. The reds are coming out.
Red 3 is Field Meyer. He's
Supernumerary.
lucky.
Yeah. Blue 6, the gun.
We would like to prolong them.
All right. 1 die, and you drop the low one.
You mean 2 die?
2 die. Drop the low one. Sorry. Yes. Five inches. Roll them. Blue 3.
I would like to roll to control.
Go for it.
Is that cannon made of iron or brass?
Iron.
Do you know it's iron by this time?
Yeah. And I think you got it
I
right.
have controlled.
Yeah, they are
Yep.
controlled. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. Because I realized I moved my cavalry right in their cone of fire.
Yeah.
And didn't you say something
that
about
could've
shooting
been
your own
bad.
guys?
Yeah. They would have shot. That's right. They would have shot those guys.
I realized
the
that
horses.
way too late.
They would have shot. At least you were.
Whoo!
Yeah, Daddy. So you do have
Literal bullet dodged.
You do have control of them. They are unloaded.
All right, I would like to load them,
All right.
and then Let me know if I screw this up bad.
That's great. That's 2.
It's 2 inches.
Every time I drop them.
It's the road.
It's the road.
It's all right. Ain't giving up the road. I ain't.
So 2 of my 9. All right.
Mhm.
Oh, I guess I should have asked. Does he have to see me to be able to charge me, or can he just come running over that hill and hit me?
He can come running over that hill and hit you.
Oh. Hold on.
As Ian put it, otherwise the horses would have had a bad day. Not wrong, my friend. Not wrong.
All right.
Okay.
We good?
Yep.
Next one. Blue 4. Flag.
Blue flag.
Now 3 blue flags out, so you could order any unit that has not activated. Okay. That is 4 blue.
He's asked them all. Yeah.
That is 4 blue flags. That is the freebie. You can order anyone now, even those who have gone before. Just saying.
Yes. So these horse charging.
Mm-hmm. Remember they cantered, so they can only jump up to the. Oh no, they were cantering.
Right.
So yeah, they can jump up to the gallop. That's right.
And they have to do it at a gallop, or they just have to reach them?
They got to reach them. That's the issue. Now,
Okay.
do they have tally ho?
No.
They do
We do.
not. Vance does. Yeah. Okay.
I have in hand lances and tally ho.
Yeah, in hand is very nice. It increases the amount of shock you get rid of.
Okay.
Tally lances, obviously, you fight as a lancer, and
Yep.
tally ho it gives you additional movement and dice if you charge into combat.
What does step out to mean?
Step out gives you additional movement if you're changing formation.
Okay.
Hasn't been necessary in this game so far.
I am thinking. Is it in melee with the cavalry just the whoever's touching?
It's groups. It's
Okay.
it's groups that are touching. Because even though you are in a formation, you are still composed of groups. And so what
Okay.
you'll want to
I'm going to activate over here.
Where's that? Oh, okay. So that's your 4. What you're going to do?
I'm going to move it with 2 of them to see how far it gets us.
All right.
Not bad.
Did I do that correctly?
Yep. Solid.
All right. And I can still not see anybody, correct?
Correct.
All right. I think that's all for them.
All right, that burned those 4 blue flags. Gotta remember that. Blue 2. That's
Blue 2.
Red 1. Skirmishers.
Yeah, skirmishers. All right. This gent would like to remove another shock.
Done.
This group is going to try to move towards this group.
All right.
Can I join that into one?
You
Ash
actually,
of
yes,
guys?
yes, you can. Good question.
Good.
Requires an action.
So that's what.
It requires him to spend an action. To spend an action, but that's fine because these guys are moving independently. But he did take off this shock, so he won't be able to do it until next turn. But he will be able to create a single. Yep.
Yep. We'll try to move those guys as far as I can. So 6.
Remember, you get another die.
Oh, yes. Seven.
All right, there it is. If they get to within 4 inches, he can do it. And they do. So next turn, he'll be able to do it.
Good. And these jets are... Oh. Careful. 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 These jets here are going to try to do the same thing.
Right. Yeah, they won't be able to because you can't become bigger than a single group. And these guys are all 6s. So this would make
okay.
That makes a group of 6. So he would be a second group, but they can hang out together.
Well, no, then these guys are going to move forward.
All right.
Yeah, with 3 dice, we'll try to get up just behind the ridge.
All right. Very good.
Yeah, right about there.
Red 4. Another supernumerary.
Red 4 is him. Red flag.
Red flag. You can activate anybody that's on the board that hasn't activated.
Everybody's activated.
Yep.
I need a really... I need a red 2.
Tiffin. Who's got more? The blues were all spent.
Blue.
So red, you would... Did you move everybody, Vance?
Everybody moved, yep.
Yeah. Is that your... Man, they still haven't come on, huh?
I can't get a red 2 to save my...
All right, this is the part in the show where Jim checks. Yep, it's there. Shuffling. Blue 1.
All right, up over the... Let's go with 2 movements.
Very good.
Of course.
And remember the objectives to you both, so...
I cannot see anybody there, can I? To shoot.
Not straight ahead, because that's what you're looking at.
If I had...
This group is over the edge.
Yep.
You can see those guys.
I would say, I would agree. So that's their 4s. How about this center group?
Half.
Yeah, I think that's fair. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You'd get 12 shots. But again, you're now getting into that same spot where you're firing uncontrolledly, so you know.
Yes. Let's fire uncontrollably.
All right. You listen to what the man said. You did also move, so that means you will be unloaded.
Correct.
Oh, whoa!
That was pretty cool. I don't know why that does that. Thank you. Is that short range? It is not.
Surely.
Oh, it
No?
is. Yeah, it is. 4, 5, 6.
It's 12, isn't it?
Yeah, 12 dice. But it is commanded fire from dude.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a formation. Formations is formations, even if they can't all see.
Yep.
12 dice for... So that's 15 dice. 15 dice, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
7, 8. If I'm right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep.
5 shock, 6 skills. Oh, wipeout.
Yep. Toast.
Now, since he was close enough to that leader, does that leader have to take anything?
No.
No? Okay.
No, especially since there was no way they could shoot that leader.
Gotcha.
Good question, though. Generally speaking,
That's a bad thing.
Yeah, that's why I'm going over here. Bad things happen. Let's see here. What do we got? That is a group wiped out. 1 to 3, it's 1 point. 4 to 6, it's 2. 1 point. Good shoot. Blam, blam, blam. All right. Red 4.
Nope. Nope.
Red flag. Tiffin.
Oh, good grief.
Red, you get one. However, Vance, that allows you to do one thing.
It allows me to do one.
One group. You can activate one group.
Yep.
Or formation.
Yep. Well, my Ulans are going to try and charge his chasseurs.
All right, tally ho. It's kind of a fun thing. It's on a command. If a command, it has to be on a leader activation, which this is not. Okay. So you're just gonna go in there a galloping, I reckon.
Yep.
So let's see. Well, I suppose the first thing we ought to check is, since you're galloping, you're using both your actions. 4d6. No, it's 3d6 plus 3 for each one.
Why did he get 4 for a gallop?
I don't know. I wish I had an answer to that, and I can't see it right now. Because you always get 2 actions. Oh, that's why, because you get an extra die. Duh. Yeah, but no, it's 2 dice. You always get 2 dice plus 1 for galloping. It should be 3. I believe I gave him extra cop to it. Yep.
Was it because of his leader status?
Nope. No, 3d6 plus 3 for each die. Shouldn't matter, but I mean, you're
Oh, I've been getting ripped off. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, just roll a 4 and you're fine. On 3 dice.
Say that again.
You're
It's
13.8.
12 inches.
You're 13.8 inches away.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than enough. So you just line them up as clean as you can. And remember that we're actually snug at one way or the other. You can do either one. You got plenty of room. But what I'm saying is, and the leader doesn't count. So either line this guy up over here or that guy up over there. Either one is fine by me.
Okay. So,
Make it even at the edge. So push this guy over.
well, that's my leader, though.
Oh, that's your
my
leader.
leader.
Thank you. Didn't realize that. All right, so fisticuffs in sharp practice. It's probably the most elaborate system they've got. So Vance, we'll start with yours, all right, if that's okay with you. Troop types in fisticuff. You are non-impact cavalry at the gallop. 8d6. That's where you're going to start, okay, because you're over half strength. Okay? We're going to compare troop quality, but I think that's going to come out even. We look at our modifiers. You don't get your leader status because you're not being commanded by a leader. Neither does he.
Right.
You can play a command card to raise zeal, but there are no command cards. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
There's no quality difference. These are not aggressive, nor are they weedy coves. This is not meeting an attack unloaded. That's for guns. You are not fighting without bayonets. That's for infantry. You are not presented or loaded. Nobody has shock. The question is, do you actually have a supporting group, or are you all in? Looks to me like... No,
What
you're
is
all
a
in.
supporting group?
That's a whole group.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the whole deal, as it were. Nope, wrong thing. I'm still stuck on 8s. By the way, did I mention it's horrifically bloody? Anyway.
Does my in hand count as anything?
No, that actually helps you rally later.
Oh, right. Okay.
Do I get to shoot him in the face with my carbines?
You don't. You don't.
Oh.
Because you are not presented and loaded, and you could not have been. I think it's going to be 8 to 8, just the way I'm looking at this.
$8d6?
Yep, the only thing I have to check is your lances, Vance.
Okay. Reach out and touch someone first?
Yeah, well, that's the theory of it, isn't it? Yeah.
Outside of saber range? That is?
Well, if you've seen Waterloo, you've seen how nasty those suckers can be. Yeah, that. Oh no, I see what that does. Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, and it's group by group. I see. All right. And it is group to group, so we have to figure out the groups individually, but they're going to be that way. What do the Lancers do? If you take a look over here, you're both scouting cavalry, but because Vance has Lancers, he actually is qualitatively better.
Okay.
So, each quality level higher is plus 2d6. Ouch. So, this is going to be 2 fights, because it's 2 groups. This one on the right, this one on the left. It's going to be 10d6 versus 8d6. Come all the way down here. 5 kills, 6 shocks and kills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So here on the right, Vance, you're at 10. CT, you're at 8.
So it's 10 versus 8 and then 10 versus 8?
Exactly. It's group fights group.
Okay.
Nothing. Wow.
I got a kill and a shock and a shock.
Yep.
Oh, a kill. Sorry, 2 kills and a shock.
Yep. Pull those to the back because we got to count these. And we do count them now.
And then the other group?
No, we've got to adjudicate the result based on what you just did. The saucy thing. Where'd it go? Where did my fisticuffs go? Is that what I deleted? I like being able to spawn things. Yes, I do. Here we are. Defeated by 2. Thrown back 9 inches. Facing the enemy. +2 shock to all losing groups who are either fighting or supporting. So CT, you go back 9 inches facing the enemy, and you pick up 2 shock. For a total of 3. Same deal over here.
A kill and a shock.
2 kills and a
Ditto.
shock. No, you got 2 kills.
Okay. Oh, I
get
did.
2 kills.
Yeah, 2 kills for you. And a shock. And you got 1 kill here. Yep, that's right. All right, so in this one, and this is
Lost
why
by 1.
this is why you do it. Same deal. Yep, 9 inches and 9 inches back, and you pick
Oh.
up.
Okay.
Yep, 9 inches back, and you pick up a point. 2 extra points of shock.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think that's right.
Yeah, it should be 6. That's it. You're at 3 shock. So a bit of an ambivalent result there, we would say. However, the one thing CT does have to do, because he was involved in this melee, is roll for his commander to see if he falls in the melee. On a 1, he does. It's him.
Oh.
Oh.
That right there.
Oh.
I want to make. Now suddenly I feel horribly guilty, and I feel the need to check. There it is.
Get the shovel.
And he doesn't have to check?
No,
No,
because my
because
leader
his group is over there.
and
I
didn't
got
lose
it.
any guys.
Yeah, that's a kill. Or that's something to the leader. Let's find. Let's see what that is. Gotta find my.
Run him through with a lance.
That's that kind of is the sort of thing you'd expect, isn't it? But we'll find out. Where's my leader
This isn't
casualty?
gonna be like Longstreet crawling back out of the grave, is it?
You don't know. I mean, you really don't know. 1d6, please. He is knocked out on all subsequent activations, and at the end of the chapter, you have to roll. The leader recovers on a roll of 5 or 6, so he is knocked unconscious by the brawl. However, I do believe that will constitute.
So he's strapped to his horse.
Yeah, well, no, he's somewhere out there. He's fallen off his horse, and hopefully people are gonna find dude. What status is he, please?
2, I believe.
2.
1d6 to see if anybody cares. They do. That's 1 point off your force morale for that.
Now, do I get that casualty back because of that? Since he took it?
Yes, you do. Fisticuffs.
So I should slug my guys up like is.
All right.
First he steps in poo. It's not.
He's had a rough day.
Hopefully he didn't fall back in the poo again.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, his artillery comrades have had a wonderful morning.
That's yes. There is, and the cry goes up. Get the shovel.
Well, they lost their coffee, so they had to have something to get them woke up, right?
Oh, good gravy. All right.
All right. So that was my flag action.
Yeah, on the Tiffin. Right.
Yep.
So force morale is 8 for the Prussians. What for the French? 10.
10?
Should be 10. We've each lost 1.
Yep. Blue flag, red flag, blue 2, supernumerary, blue 3.
Blue 3.
All right, we are going to use our action to wheel so we can shoot at these
The horsies, sure.
lancers.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's only the leader. You need to give me 3 on that. There you go.
All right, and that was just my movement action, so I still have enough to fire and reload, correct?
Correct.
Is it fire and reload or just fire?
It's fire and reload. He gets both.
Okay. I thought he needed 2 actions to.
He does, but remember he's light, so he gets that extra action.
Oh, right.
Well, that's gonna be everybody. So, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Should be 18.
18, yep. 18 plus Alvarez, who is a 2, 20 for 4, 5, 6.
$11.
4, 5 shock, 6 kills.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Four shock.
Mm-hmm. Fair amount.
Ian says they get uncontrolled fire. Is that right?
Yep. That's, look right there. Uh-huh. Put it right there. Put it right there. All right. Chips coming out. Good shot. Cannon.
I'd like a red 2, please.
No, that's gone now.
They would also like to shoot
Yep.
at those horsies.
Mm-hmm. Is that canister range?
Please,
At the
It's
gun.
under 12.
It's no.
if I
It's
ask nicely.
canister is 18 actually on that gun.
Oh, it's well within canister.
Well within canister.
Give him the
range.
canister, boys.
Yeah, that's the canister. 10, 11, 12, or what is S? 10, 11. 11 for 4, 5, 6. Six.
6.
I want to make sure I don't miss anything because there is a modifier. What's the canister? Well, +1 to hit, so 3's hit. Anything extra?
Nope.
Still
I think
6.
there's also 2 ones.
All right, 4 or 5 shocks.
6 hit.
4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills. Yeah. Oh,
2 kill, 2 shock.
check for the leader. On a 1, it's him. Nope.
Negatory.
Take off 2. Well, they're not happy, but they ain't gone neither. All right, and the gun is unloaded. Blue flag. Blue flag. All right, that's 3 blue flags. Red 1, skirmishers. Oh, the dude he was coming in got destroyed. Ooh, the same. Yeah, not so much.
Shoot back at these guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say not so much those guys, but certainly those guys.
Yep. 3.
Commander is a 1, so that's
1.
4. 4 for 4, 5. Oh, that's interesting because they do lose their advantage. Oh no, that isn't close range. So it's 4 for 4. It's 4 for 4, 5, 6. All right.
There's 2 groups, middle and
Yeah, I should say. And these dudes are lights, so and it's in the dark. So 5 shocks, 6 kills.
It's one.
One on each.
One
Yeah.
on each.
Shock. Shock.
Shock.
Hand it-
Nice.
Yeah, I was going to say for that. And those boys over here.
Yeah, these boys over here are gonna trot over the ridge and shoot at these guys.
All right. They get 2. It depends if you just want them to be unloaded or not. If you want to try 1 die and see how far they get.
No, we'll do 2 die.
All right.
They'll be unloaded.
Got it. 6.
Get me close enough.
Oh, yeah.
8 inches.
Yep. 5 for 4, 5, 6.
Light. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, they're getting that that advantage because they're close now.
Right.
2
1
hits.
hit. 2 hits.
2 hits. 4, 5 shock, 6 kills.
1 and 1.
You got to go 1 and 1, dude.
Oh, my bad.
No. This is a single group.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the other group bounced back. Yeah, that's a kill.
Okay.
Check to see
One kill.
check to see the leader, please, because that's a skirmish shot. No, he's fine. So it's just a kill.
Oh, he's not fine. He's unconscious on the ground.
That's just.
Well, that just would have been mean to shoot his dead unconscious body.
That would have been inconsiderate. All right.
Hardly sporting.
Hardly sporting. All right. So they shot. Good
This
shoot.
is a gentleman's war, after all.
I would like a red 2, please.
Nah, Tiffin. 3 blue flags. You can activate 3. You can activate somebody that has not before CT.
Okay, well, let's activate these. Let's see. If I activate with my wounded leader, do I get to check for him?
No, because he has
No.
not been activated.
Okay. Well, let me shoot with these guys then.
Where? There. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because they're a group now. They're no longer a formation. So they can shoot off this way. 6 dice for 4, 5, 6. Close range. 3.
3.
5
Three
shocks,
hits.
6 kills. One
shock.
shock.
That's their first shock.
It is. Vance, did you have anybody?
No. Everybody's on. That's
Alright.
done. So.
CT? Somebody else? Yep.
These shooting at them.
Yep. This is their shocks. That's a -1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the range? Should be within. Yep. So 6 -1, 5. 5 for 4, 5, 6.
Two.
Hits.
4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Ugh, 1 of each. Leader?
Check for the leader. No, you can't hit him. Sorry. Cannot hit him because you can't roll below a 1. And only skirmishers get that form, so it's one of these. However, that's a pushback.
That's a pushback, yeah.
How far do they have to go
How
back?
far?
Yeah, that's a good question. I know what it is for infantry. Involuntary withdrawal, 1 inch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for each excess point of shock. So it's just 1, or is it 2?
1.
Yeah, it's just 1. However, that's a bad things happen.
Is it?
I believe. Yep,
5.
that's 1 point.
Ugh.
Wavering. That's wavering.
Of course they're wavering. Half my force hasn't come on yet.
I got one more flag.
You do. Who do you got for it? Okay. What you want them to do?
We're gonna use their free movement to move them.
Well, first you're going to see if you get them under control. Oh, you
Gotta
can't.
get control.
You
Yes.
can't. You can't because
Can't.
yeah, you got no
It's a
leader.
flag. Yeah.
You need a flag for that.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Can
commander.
they just shoot then?
Nope. Well, they are shooting, and at nobody.
Okay. And nobody?
These guys, I would buy that. You know, these guys here, but the problem is these guys are shooting off in this direction.
Oh, but these guys aren't in formation. That's why they can hit. I got you. I
That's
got
it.
you.
That's it.
And can they
Just to
use that to
gaggle the
reload?
guys.
Yeah, absolutely. That they can do.
Oh, boo.
All right.
That's legit. But they are still firing in an uncontrolled. Yeah, that's still it. So they can reload. Is there a red 2 in there? Let's find out. It's a Tiffin. That is the end of the chapter.
So what happens to
So
Do I get to
Captain
check?
Knockout?
yeah, he gets to check for him. That's all. On a 4 or 5 6, he joins us. No, still wounded.
No.
Not today.
Still knocked out.
Unconscious.
He's insensate. These guys reload.
Woohoo!
These guys.
Everybody reloads. Yeah.
Everybody reloads.
Woo.
There you go. Got to a chapter end. Look at that. Red flag. Blue one.
Ants, I'm beginning to think there's not a red 2 in there.
I don't think there's a red 2 in there.
I checked earlier because I doubted myself.
All right. First, I'd like to roll for control
Go ahead.
with my drummer boy.
That's anything but a 1. It's fine. Back under control.
Then. So I got 2 actions. Does it take 1 to remove shock?
It does. 1 action per shock.
We're gonna take our free movement first.
That's literally. Now hold on to think what you want to do
Wait.
because that's literally nothing.
That's just stupid. We would like to remove the 2 shock, please.
All right. That's it. You moved not at all.
Ouch.
No moving.
Blue 4, I think that's a supernumerary.
Yes.
Red 2.
What? I'm sorry? Can't hear you?
Red 2.
Blue flag. Blue 5. This is
Yes.
killing.
Do I check for him?
Yes, you do. Nah.
Nope.
Wake up! Wake up!
No. Wakey, wakey! He says nah.
All right. So he can't command them to do anything?
He has been checked. He cannot activate. They can go. But they
Okay.
he can't give them any orders. So they don't benefit from him in any way.
All right, we're going to shoot.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for 4, 5, 6.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys.
6, 7. Oh, yeah.
4.
4.
5 shock, 6 kills.
One kill.
Yep. All right. Carbine's firing.
And the other one will shoot up here again.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6.
That was 5.
That's 6, 5. Yep.
Oh.
Because of shock.
One.
1 hit. Nothing.
And a miss.
Tiffin.
Give me a break.
However, 2 red flags means the red team may go first.
Yeah. So these gents
Mm-hmm.
would like to charge that gun.
No, thank you.
At a gallop.
I don't see why they can't.
Can I do that? Oh, wait a minute. Can I do that even with this much shock?
You can. I mean, you're talking about minus 7 inches.
But that's all that does?
Yes. Well, no.
What
I
else?
mean, it's gonna. Yeah. I mean, when you come over here and we talk about, let's take a look at our modifiers, adjustments in fisticuffs. What percentage are you at? You got all your
Percentage am I at?
of your
More
total.
than half.
You're
Well,
more than half. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what matters. Quality is there. Yeah. Just is what it is.
All right.
You go.
No. We want to turn and run, actually.
No. Okay. Rather dramatic alternative choice.
Yep.
1 action to turn about,
Okay.
and then you got 1 other action to move.
So 2 dice to gallop, or no, I can only use 1 die to.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Yeah, I don't know. That's right. You can't. You cannot about face and gallop.
Really?
Yeah, that's the point. You're going to galloping.
So,
you're going hell for leather. All you can do is walk.
Yeah, which at minus
Yep. I get it.
5, I'm not, or 6, I'm not going anywhere.
But you can you move backwards? Which is what you just may want to do.
I can't see horses going backwards.
Well, it's not like they're not Lipizan or Stallion going backwards. But here we go. Changing facing. Yeah, foot troops may move in any direction, turning to face that direction at the start for no actions. But that's if they're, yeah. Evading, shock and movement.
Okay, let me go back. Never mind.
Yeah.
What happens if I charge that gun?
If you charge, well, I'm just curious as to why it's not telling me what I want to see. But if you charge that gun, you just got to run down the math in fisticuffs to see what you're going to face. There we go, cavalry.
Well, so what am I facing as a retaliation from him? Just these guys?
Yeah, cavalry moving at the canter must move in the forward direction and can only deviate by 45 degrees to the left or right. They may not change their facing and must end facing the direction that they move. At a walk, you may use 1 or 2 actions. You can use an action to change facing at the end of movement if desired.
Right. Oh, yeah, so I'm stuck.
Yep. So let's talk about charging that gun. Where did it go? Where did my fisticuffs go? There they are. You are non-impact cavalry at potentially the gallop, I think.
I will be at the gallop.
You will have a qualitative advantage because no, you'll be equal because they're lancers, and those are guns, and those guns are regular. Now these modifiers. What do they get?
Is he actually firing the gun at me?
No, I don't. Oh boy.
I would love to.
All right, so this tells me that despite the very good chart I've got, that there is a special rule for how we do fisticuffs with our friends, the guns. Okay. Terrain in fisticuffs, resolving fisticuffs, results. Leaders, breaking contact. Because they've got it for infantry square. Buildings and ships. Ladders. Ladders. Resolving. Killed. Results. Seriously? Alright, well then we go in their basic force morale, which is all we have. And go in as line troops. Unless somebody else wants to bail me out there in the chat. You know I love you guys. Now, I don't know if I've ever had this happen.
Somebody must have charged guns at some point.
No, I'm just saying I don't remember it happening in one of our games.
No, because we don't usually have artillery or cavalry to do either with.
Okay, this actually got asked. Okay, there it is. Hey, I was on the right track. I'm kind of proud of myself. They get 66 as line troops, and they do take the penalty for being lower quality. So that's what they'd be at a disadvantage. They would be at a disadvantage, to be sure.
Yeah, but I'm losing stuff for the shock.
Yes, you are.
We gotta try it.
All right. Going in at the canter.
No, going in a gallop.
Oh, you're going in at a gallop. Very good.
Well, yeah. So it's 3 dice, right?
Yes, sir. Three
Plus
dice,
3 on
three
each?
dice plus 3 on each, exactly. $22 minus 7, 15.
It gets me there.
Yeah, it does. Walk it in.
And I'm not presented and loaded.
No, that's specific.
That doesn't apply.
No, it does not. Presenting is a specific action.
I just have to take that action on my turn.
Yes,
Can you
and
present a gun?
yes, you can. As long as you can do a controlled volley, you can present.
Okay.
That's how you get there. That is how you get there.
Oh, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, so, in any event, so he's got. So Vance, we talked about it. You're starting out with non-impact cavalry at the gallop, so that's 8. Nine, 10.
10 for what?
You get +2 because you are a quality level higher.
Right. So
Takes
that's
you to
10.
10. For each 2 points of shock, 3, so 7.
7.
Drops you to 7. That's it. 7 for you. CT, you are 6. That's it. 7 to 6.
A kill, 2 kills and a shock.
Same. You got. It's a draw.
Exactly same, yeah.
Okay, so 2 kills. So let's see here. There are 2. So it was 2 kills actually, right? So you both have to check for your leaders.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no no no. No no no.
No,
Not me.
dude. Oh no, Escalou. What happened to him?
Two.
That's a 2. Where did that go? It's a nice little chart. So happy and convenient. A 2 is he is also knocked out. 1d6 to see if anybody likes Escalou. The guys don't like him. He got him out of that whorehouse earlier.
Three.
Bad thing happens. What level is he? Status?
I believe a 1. Yeah.
Status 1 leader. What did you roll?
3.
That's 1 point down. Now Escalou is wounded. So, so you each took 2 kills. So one of these guys has to come off. One of these guys has to come off. And Vance, you got yourself
An extra shock.
shock. That's 8. That's gonna break.
And he got a shock. He got a shock too.
Yes, he did. But that's gonna
Yes.
break these guys.
Yep.
All right. So that is 2d6. That is 2d6 plus 12 the wrong way.
Plus 12.
Mm-hmm.
So 15.
15 over this way. And definitely a bad thing happening.
Come on.
Facing away or towards me?
Oh, facing away. He's running away.
Sorry, I got too close.
And you do have to check for your bad thing happening.
A 5.
2 points.
Speed of 5.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first flag.
It was. Your second one.
Does he get a flag though?
Oh, he does. Yes, you do. CT, you're up.
Just checking who's been activated.
3 has not.
No, he's not. But they're on. He has to roll to control them first before he
Well,
can
if
shoot.
you no,
You
if
can't
you
do that with a flag.
no, but the point is he can order them and they'll shoot these guys automatically.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what we're doing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
18.
Is that where they're at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, they
Yep.
haven't taken any damage
Yeah.
because nobody can shoot at them.
18, 4, 5, 6. Seven. One kill, 2 shock.
Nothing for shooting them in the back.
Nope.
Possible leader?
No. Oh yeah, those are lights. Yep, possible loss of a leader.
6?
Nope, but I take it back. That's double shock
Why is that double shock?
from the rear.
Okay.
12, so that's gonna push them back. That they're usually so that's 12 over 4, 8 inches. 8 inches.
Wait, did anybody take the kills off?
Sorry,
No.
got him.
So what am I doing?
You are another 8 inches. Okay.
Is that another bad thing?
It is not. It is not. They're
Okay.
just you know, it's pretty clear what's happening, but he's just making sure you're not going to be doing anything anytime soon.
Right.
All right, you got another red?
Yep. So these guys are going to charge these guys.
Look at you. Can't gallop through the trees. But you can canter.
Then these guys are going to shoot instead.
All right. 4 dice. 4, 5, 6.
Two.
2. One shock.
Sad.
Is that it? I think that's it. That red 2 going missing like it has is quite something. Red 5 standing by.
That's these guys.
All right. You can start to take shock off. You can move them. It's up to you. I mean, obviously they can't go forward.
So is he stuck with these guys now?
No, he can bail off, but he doesn't do any good to anybody else.
Sure. Why not? Come over here to this group.
No, he can't command them.
Why not?
They don't know him. Oh,
They
sorry.
started with him.
Same unit. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, by all means. Duh. It's getting late. Getting late. My bad.
So how many actions is that?
He's got 2.
Yep. Okay. I've got 2.
Roll some dice.
How many actions to move over there and take control of these guys?
Well, they're taking control
Or
is
get
free.
attached.
That's
Yeah.
free. All free. Just get him over there.
All right. Well, he's going at a gallop.
Very good. $18.
I think that makes it.
I think that's more than enough. Very good.
So that's 2 actions. Yeah, because I galloped. Yeah.
Yep. Everything you
Okay.
do.
And these guys just move?
They certainly can. They just got to go this way.
I can canter and change direction at the end of my movement, right?
Right, but you gotta, you know, you obviously can't head back towards the bad guys.
I just don't want to. I want to get away from these guys.
No, yeah, getting away from guys is fine. Yeah, as long as you're showing that you're getting away, that's cool.
Of course, I'm minus what for movement?
12. Yep.
So I have to gallop. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. Is that right thinking?
Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Because you can't. Yeah, because you're at. Yeah. 7, 16, 4.
All right, so that's all of 5.
Mm-hmm. Flag. 1. Skirmishers.
Well, these guys will shoot. These guys.
4 dice. 4, 5, 6.
Three hits.
Yeah. Shock.
Shock. And these guys will shoot at these guys.
Well, there he is. 4 dice. 4, 5, 6.
3 dice, right?
4 dice. Leader.
The leader shoots?
He directs their fire.
Ah, right. 2.
Nothing.
Is it?
Flag. Red 2.
See, it does exist.
Yeah.
Kapitan von Gilhausen, the man himself, rouses himself from his schnapps-induced slumber.
Yeah, they want to, I don't know. They're going to come on the line here. Right here.
Very good. That was not the enthusiasm I had hoped for on the rolling of it and the pulling of the red 2.
Well, it's a little late for being useful. Since that's all I can do.
Nobody they can shoot at.
Oh, I thought deploy. Well, okay.
When you deploy, you
No.
cannot move, but you can shoot.
Yeah, well, if we're doing bowling alleys, then no.
Okay.
Can't see anybody.
Which is what you're doing. At last, they arrive. First blue anything. Uh-oh. Blue 2. Nothing. Blue 1.
All right, we'll take our free move, see where it gets us.
Good chunk of dirt.
And we'd like to shoot,
So how's
shoot
this
and
gonna work?
reload.
What's this?
How's this going to work? What's he shooting at? The skirmishers or all this? Or
Everybody.
both?
Everybody. He's just throwing lead down here so it spreads out.
It's only getting these two this.
It picks.
Here,
It's going to
right?
pick up. How far over does it go? What's it? It's got to go half. Yeah, it's going to pick up this one too. This one's out. So there's 4 groups out there in range. Here we go. 4. I don't know why I can't keep this straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
24.
12 plus 24 plus 3. 27. Fire away.
For 4, 5, 6?
Is there 2 brackets?
There might be.
Nope.
This one over here.
Nope, because that guy's... Well, yeah, that guy might actually be at a different range bracket. He gets another level of cover. So these guys will count as in hard cover. Still 12 dice for 4, 5, 6.
So these two guys.
Yeah, correct. Not a lot.
4, 5, 6.
11?
Yep.
Yeah, 11.
11. All right, Vance, you get to a portion because you are in cover.
These guys aren't.
Yes,
Really?
they are. Remember, it's dark out. Dark out, dark out.
Oh, right.
Still counts. So you've got... So you've got 11, and you're apportioning it out over...
4 groups.
4 groups. So what is that? Math is hard. Is that 3, 3? Yeah, it's 3, 3, 3, 2. So who gets the 2?
These 4 guys.
All right, 2. One kill. Is it the leader? It is not. They have stood in. I gotta give it to them. Okay, we'll take this next group over.
So these guys get 3.
Yeah, 4, 5 shock, 6 kills.
Shock.
Next.
Kill
And a shock.
and a shock. And these guys are in hard.
Yep, so 5
Actually,
shock.
that guy was in hard.
Oh, yeah, so no shock here. Just the kill.
Yeah.
Same deal here.
Yep, just to kill.
Okay. Here we go gathering nuts and they reload. Three. Blue.
Let me roll to see if I control him.
Oh, yep. You do.
Let's see here. Take our free movement. We shoot those horse in the trees.
Hey, Julie. Sorry we missed you. Good night. You take care. You're gonna shoot them horse over there? Yeah. I'm gonna have some cover. I'm gonna have heavy cover, in fact, but yeah. But you are them skirmisher fellas shooting at long range, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18. Directed by Alvarez. 20 for 5s and 6s. Five? Yep.
5.
5 shocks, 6
5.
kills.
Two kills and a shock.
Leader check. It's him.
It's
What,
him.
what happened to him?
4.
Don't have this one memorized. Light wound. Reduces status by 1. Bad thing happens, please.
Five.
Oh, dear. Where'd my bad things happen chart go? Oh, right there. What status is he, please?
2.
He's a dos. 1 point.
Well, now he's a 1.
True. 1 point
Oh,
off.
okay. Is 1 point?
Yep. Oh dear. I do believe that means we take 1 flag out of the bin. So he drops to a status 1. But that also means 1 other gentleman was killed. Very good. That was 1? Yep. 4. Is that anybody?
No.
Okay. 5.
All right, let's see if this guy wakes up from being unconscious.
It's actually a 5 or a 6. I couldn't believe that. Yep.
He's alive. Is that a freebie or is that an active?
That's
action?
a free. That's a freebie. Yep.
Okay. We would then like to shoot the horse.
All right. What's he got? He's a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8. 8 for 4, 5, 6. Four. 5 shocks, 6 kills.
One of each.
Can't be him. It cannot be him.
Ah,
Oh, jeez.
good thing.
Oh, I wish it was.
That would have ended him. But yep, still no pushback. Still not yet. All right.
The rest of his group's gonna move up at a canter.
Got it. Oh, jeez.
All right.
All right.
They're all done.
Tiffin. So, blue has 2, red has 2, so blue would get to go first. Blue, you got anybody that didn't move?
Just my gun.
Well, first of all, you can check and see if he comes around.
Sorry, why does Blue get to go first? Because he had 2?
Higher force morale.
Ah,
Nope.
He's of no use to you,
so
but go ahead.
We will just prolong the gun.
All right. Four. Vance, you got one?
I got no. Everybody's moved.
All right. You got anybody else, CT? Or are you all out
Nope.
too?
Everybody did something.
Give me one quick second. I gotta check something. Yep. I must take out a red flag. No longer amongst us. Blue 5.
He's going to activate, and we are going to shoot the horse again with everybody.
He is a 2, so he can take off 1 shock in addition. The thing is,
Yep.
you probably want to take it here, because that drops that. Well, it's a 5, so it's a 4. It's 2 either way, so yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, you can take one off.
Off of here? Okay.
Yep.
Boop. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Plus him, 15. Minus 2, 15. 13. 13 for 4, 5, 6. Four.
4?
4.
Mm-hmm.
Kill.
Can't be dude.
Can't be him.
But that's a pushback. 1 die. 1 inch. He goes
1 inch?
1 inch. Yep. That's all he goes. But that's a bad thing happens. Potentially.
3.
They don't care. They're fine with that. All right. Next chit. Tiffin. Blue 1.
We're gonna take our free movement. Oh wait,
No,
let
no.
me roll the control
Okay.
with our musician.
Yeah, because you have only because you have the musician does that work.
Yep. Then we're gonna move. So now everyone should be closer in range, and then we'll fire.
Mm-hmm. How many do we figure this was?
24.
20,
27?
24,
27.
Yeah, 27 for 4, 5, 6. Awful lot.
14.
Yep, that's what I counted.
All right.
Sure.
14 over 4, so that's... Math is hard. Divide that by 4. Is that...
5544.
No, it's got to be 3 evens and
No.
1 extra.
So
4443? No. Look
Yeah.
at us. Look at us doing math.
No. 14.
3.
Yeah, 14.
Three,
Yeah.
3 threes. Yeah.
No.
No,
Oh, three.
two threes and 2 4s.
Yeah, I guess it does have
Yeah,
to
it
be
doesn't-
that way.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Okay. So what is that? So it's 2 3s, 2 4s. Is that? Yeah, 2 3s,
Yes.
2 4s. Yeah. All right, go
So
ahead. It's up to
3,
you guys. Okay.
3, 4, 4.
All right, and that's all the same kind of cover. Just to say light. Okay, go ahead. Oh no, they've got heavy. Those are skirmishers. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So 3 on them.
Mm-hmm. Kill.
Kill.
Is it the guy?
Nope.
I'm almost glad it's not. I shouldn't show partiality, but I'm glad it's not because he's very brave. Okay, another 3.
Kill.
Is it the guy? Because this is where your leaders are.
Nope.
Nope. Blink. 4.
Duke, 3 kills.
Whoa!
Ow.
And a kill and 2 shock.
The nutso thing is, without that shock, I mean, you know, getting the kills sucks, but still. All right. Red 4. Blue flag. Tiffin. Blue flag, you get 1.
They're gonna shoot the horse again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 11. 4, 5, 6.
You said 11?
Yep. Wow. 8.
8.
Mm-hmm. Shock and a kill. Is the guy... nope, doesn't matter. Can't be the guy. It's a kill. 3 inches back, and a bad thing happens.
Did you jack up the shock?
I
already?
did. 1 shock, 1 kill. Oh, what am I saying? He's broken. That's double.
Yeah.
That's a break. So, you know, yeah, you can put him up there. 2d6 plus 12. $19.
And they leave the battlefield.
Yeah, that's it. That's a
That
couple.
reduces my morale to below 3.
Yeah, which will
Guaranteed.
yeah, that'll be. I'm just. I always am curious what the net effect there is. Where's my bloody hell? There it is. That's it. Routes. What level leader is he?
1.
Yeah, so it's a 1 for that.
I only need to lose 1 to get to 3, and then he wins.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just curious.
Right,
with
morale
it.
3.
And then it's
Yep.
another 1 for that. It's another 1 for the break. Yep, that'll be it. That is it. My goodness. For the want of a red 2.
These guys never fired a shot.
Nope. Sure didn't.
They came on and were targets.
Yep, fired to ribbons. Yeah, that's that wow. Yeah, no. The bag was cruel. The bag was absolutely cruel, no disputing it. It's interesting that I'm very surprised that there isn't a special rule about meleeing artillery. you can't do it or can evade or I don't know what. I don't know how you would evade cavalry. I don't think you're going to be able to do it. But
Well, that's what I was thinking that cavalry against a gun would be particularly devastating because either the guys just abandon the gun or they get mowed down because they're not really armed, are they?
well, the guys are armed, but the point is, does the gun get off a shot? Does the gun get off a shot as the guys close?
Yep.
Things like that. I'm sure that's
Yep.
being factored in. Plus, you did have an advantage, right? I mean, you were a couple dice to the good and all that stuff.
I'm still surprised that these guys didn't get a shot off before we clashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only get that shot
I didn't
off
present them though.
if you present them. And can they? No, they can't control volley, so they can't present anyway. And I don't know, these guys got those they got those smoothbore carbines. They're not that devastating, really. I mean, look how long it took them to shoot it took them a long time. To whittle down. No, this is an interesting scenario. It's I think the activation stuff works reasonably well in terms of waking up the guards and the skirmish and all that other stuff. But God, there's not a whole lot you can do when you can never pull that 2 you need so badly. It's not a lot to do there.
I felt a little gamey just getting to deploy all my guys how I wanted them before I even got within that 24.
How so?
Oh, it felt like he didn't really get a chance to react when he might have probed out a little bit, but I guess he didn't know I was there.
Correct. I mean,
No, that's the thing is that, yeah, historically they had no idea they were coming.
right. And in addition, you did a good job being deliberate about moving them up and setting them up like that. But if he had gotten better pulls out of the bag, there's this fight over here, especially on this ridge, is a whole lot different.
Oh yeah.
Suddenly there's a whole lot of Lanver shooting, and there's a bunch of them. So it could have been different, but obviously the bag didn't go through. Well, awesome. Well, all right. Well, thank you both to Vance and CT for stepping away from World War II for a week. I really appreciate it. For coming over to the Sambre. And again, the French have pulled off another one. They won at Waterloo last night for Absolute Emperor, and they have won on the Sambre for sharp practice tonight. Tomorrow night, we will gather and play again another game. And of course, on Saturday, we will be playing LaSalle 2 as part of the Armchair Dragoons Digital Convention at 6 o'clock. And at noon, we will be playing What a Tanker. And I have it on good authority that Vance is going to strap on and defend his honor as German tank commander. I have it on good authority that he's going to see exactly how many Shermans he can brew up and take home with him. So, players, thank you all so very, very much. Hey, it's my missus. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. Really do appreciate everybody. And like I say, gaming all weekend. Happy Waterloo